marshmallow making. We do it the old-fashioned way with real marshmallow root, never any corn syrup. We're family owned and operated. This is our first flavor we're working on today, which is our strawberries and cream. We use real marshmallow root to make our marshmallows. We do it the old-fashioned way. We never use any corn syrup. All of the color you see here is natural colors. Ooh, ah, ooh. Yeah, that's the way we do it around here, y'all. So we are in the beautiful state of New Mexico in the United States, but we do ship worldwide. Most of our marshmallows are gluten-free, and we do use beef gelatin. The beef gelatin is certified halal, and beef gelatin has more collagen in it than what is typically used in gummy candies and marshmallows, which is pork gelatin. We don't use any pork in our products. Our dyes are also kosher certified. So we're trying to use the best ingredients possible so you guys have a great candy experience. Hello, my friends. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. What? It's like the, it's the hump day. What's that say? Hello, my toasty. Carolyn, how are you, darling? And Laura. I needed you beautiful humans in my life today. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. You guys, I'm irresponsible. You want to hear how irresponsible I am? I stayed up till almost 3 in the morning researching how to make vegan marshmallow fluffs. I'm still committed to trying to bring some treats in for my vegan friends, and I think I may have some recipes to try out and see how it goes. What kind of flavors do you guys think I should do if I were to make some fluffs? Could y'all put it down in the chat and let me know what kind of flavors? Should I go with traditionals? What kind of things do you think would be best? Oh, look at that, I tore that.
Laura says, a queen that's committed to her craft.
Irresponsibly so. I lose sleep over fluff. It's ridiculous, y'all. So I am going to I've learned a couple things after doing a few thousand marshmallows, or hundreds of thousands of marshmallows. I put some extra gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar mix here in the middle because when I flip to powder the bottom, it won't crease. And then I just put my nice little pads on the bottom. This is simply to make it not sticky. If you're worried about the marshmallows kind of sticking to everything, like your dental work, your teeth, pulling out a crown, I want you to know these are not sticky to your dental work or your teeth at all. They bite clean.
James says, hello, I am new. That looks really fluffy.
Hey, James, welcome in. Welcome in. We are the Toasty S'more, making real old-fashioned style marshmallows. If you're not a marshmallow person, maybe it's because we've always had those terrible white sacks of sadness in the grocery store. We have all kinds of flavors. Feel free, James, to ask any questions, or anyone else that's in the chat. I love answering questions, and that's what I really like to do. I love to engage with my friends here in the chat, so feel free. This again is our strawberries and cream. It is a gluten-free flavor. And this is our beautiful cutter. It's a hand cutter, and it is specifically set up to be 2-inch cubes. So each marshmallow is about 2-inch cubes. It's usually a little taller, honestly. I always under promise and over deliver. So each marshmallow is 2 ounces, but it's usually a little bit over. So each package is 6 ounces, unless you get the bundles. That's 12 ounces of candy, so quite a lot. But this flavor is in our bestseller bundle. And yeah, so you can get a variety pack if you're not really ready to commit to 6 ounces of one flavor. You don't have to. All right, so this is kind of a thing where I have to really, really pay attention to my cut, because once I start, I'm kind of committed. I have to kind of squish the marshmallow into square because it kind of tries to go out of square. Look at that beautiful camera work done by my lovely daughter. Doing a great job. I don't have to have the camera around my neck this afternoon. So that's awesome, which means I can cut for you. Because usually I can't cut with the contraption that goes around my neck. I can't safely cut, so this time I'm able to. Pretty cool. If we can hear some cheers in the chat for my daughter helping with the phone, and yay, she's doing the thing, being an excellent camera person, helping out in the Marshmallow studio. There we go. What are people saying? You can read out comments, okay?
I know. Laura said, "Oh, the queen and the princess."
That's very sweet. Oh, look at that color. I hope you guys can tell. It looks like strawberries and cream. Kind of has a nice yellow color underneath there to represent the cream. These are all natural colors. Are there any more comments you can read out loud? What? I just see a lot of activity and I don't hear you saying anything. Okay. Oh. Content cooked, what? For different, yeah, so content crew is a troll. That's interesting. Some people.
I don't know what this means.
Gas means it's a good thing. So these are real gourmet marshmallows. These are strawberries and cream. So this extra powder will be knocked off. And it'll be nice and springy and spongy. How do you purchase these and how much? We're at thetoastysmore.com and we do have bundles available. So the pricing is all on there. It's like, I think it starts out like $7.50 or so for a pack. By the way, it is free shipping over $40. So please take advantage of that. I'd hate for you to get just one pack, and that's the most expensive way to try us out.
Josh says yum, and the same person that said it looks says I'm saying it looks good, and Sheeps says fudge.
Yeah, these are gourmet marshmallows. We do marshmallows the old-fashioned way. My friends, we are the only place I know of, I've looked, that does marshmallows the old-fashioned way. We use organic marshmallow root to make our candy. So we do it old-fashioned way. Let's show them this right here. So we do use organic quality marshmallow root. This process right here takes over 12 hours for us to extract the marshmallow root plant into an ingredient that we can use to then start making the candy. But no, we don't fill it up with nasty corn syrup. That's usually the #1 ingredient in marshmallows. We don't do that here.
Michael says, where are you guys based out of?
We're in the beautiful state of New Mexico in the United States, but we do ship worldwide. And it is free shipping over 40 to the U.S. continental U.S.
Nayli says, hi from Japan.
Hello! I just filled an order from Japan yesterday. Someone got a giant box, and we sent it off to Japan just today. Welcome in, my friend.
Michael says, New Mexico marshmallows, very cool. And Mike, Anthony says, New Mexico, let's go.
Let's go, New Mexico. We're in a beautiful mountain village in New Mexico. We're way up high in the mountains. And it's kind of like a little mountain village is where we are. Made with lots of love. We're family owned and operated. We're too small to have any employees. So it's just me and the family making our candy. We're just a little micro marshmallowery, making the best marshmallows on the planet.
Michael says, what flavor are we working on?
This one right here is our strawberries and cream. This is a gluten-free marshmallow. Most of them are, not all of them are, but this particular flavor is included in our bestseller pack. So if you guys wanted to try a little taste of different things, we have a lot of options.
Josh says, from Australia, what's the website? I'll check it out.
Awesome. It is thetoastysmore.com.
And George says, the party is here.
Hey, George. Welcome in, my friend. George of the jungle. I swear, that's just never gonna get old for me.
What?
I heard you have a cookies and cream. I do, Michael. We have gluten-free Oreos is what we use in those so that we can have a gluten-free option for our friends. So yeah, cookies and cream is available.
From Hawaii. Looks good.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we do ship all over the place. We ship to Hawaii, we ship to Japan, everywhere.
Filmed says, is there any pork gelatin in them?
No, we use all beef gelatin. So you can show them this right here. So we use all beef gelatin. The halal certificate is available for you to see on our website, which is toastysmore.com. And you can go to the ingredients page where we share with you the different ingredients and why we use what we use. We do use all natural colors and never any corn syrup.
Oliver says hi.
Hello, Oliver. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the Toasty S'more. We're doing some strawberries and cream. Look at that beautiful marshmallow.
I'm not going to read that one.
No, I can't do that ever. Oh, you're a little too close to the phone, sweetie. I mean, to the marshmallow. Can you read what people are saying?
Jennifer said hi.
Hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. We are toastysmore.com. We're family owned and operated. We use real marshmallow root to make our marshmallows. We do it old-fashioned style. If you've never had real marshmallows before, maybe give it a try, because I never liked marshmallows ever my entire childhood. Thank you so much for the purchase. I appreciate you. And we're being bamboozled, my friends. That stuff in the grocery store and those white sacks of sadness.
Filmed says, I might get some. How much are they?
Well, they start off at around $7.50 a 3-pack, which is 6 ounces of candy, so 3 of these. But we do have free shipping over 40, and we do have some variety bundles. We have 3 different bundles right now. All of the bundles are gluten-free.
Kimmy says hi.
Hello.
And Candlin says hi.
Hi! Welcome to the Toasty S'more, my friends. We are making real old-fashioned marshmallows. These are our strawberries and cream. These are gluten-free. We use all natural colors and real marshmallow root to make our marshmallows.
Tim says hi, and someone asks, is that flour or powdered sugar?
It's a little mix of gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar. It's a 50-50 mix. That way they are not sticky. These will not stick to your teeth or your dental work, things like that. It's not like toffee or taffy. It's not sticky like that.
Rewind asked, are you making a different flavor after this?
Yes, after this we will be, let's see. Actually, let's go take a look at what we got in the bin. All right, so this is what we made yesterday. So we've got some banana cream pie right here. That one we're gonna cut last because it has vanilla wafers on top, which is an allergen. So Nilla Wafers has eggs, wheat, and soy. So those 3 allergens means we're cutting that last. So we always do things in order of not cross-contaminating. That's our chocolate, obviously. And here's our gluten-free Oreos for cookies and cream. Cookies and cream has soy in it, so it's gonna be one of our last. So next up, my friends, is our pina colada. There's no allergens in this one. We'll do this one next. And then after that, our beautiful cinnamon roll. Woo! Cinnamon is after the pina colada.
Mr. Froggy said, never had that, but it looks tasty. Any free samples?
No. So yeah, toastysmore.com. We do free shipping over 40 to the U.S. continental. I'm probably saying that wrong.
Contiguous.
I'm not saying that word.
Contiguous.
Contiguous. Okay, I'll look up how to say it properly. But yeah, so we do have 3 different bundles. One of them is our bestseller bundle. This flavor is in the bestseller bundle with the strawberries and cream being in there. All of our bundles are gluten-free. And then we have other flavors like that banana cream pie. It does have gluten because of the vanilla wafers. We have s'mores and things like that.
Deshaun says hi, and
Hello.
Filmed says getting some Friday.
Awesome, thank you.
Ooh, Rewind says, can you do maple bacon?
I've done something similar. So in the autumn, when we're doing our Thanksgiving type collections, I did do a bourbon candied bacon flavor, but we've got a lot of friends who are trying to avoid pork for various reasons. So what we might do is a turkey bacon that is candied, because I like to put the honey on it and candy it, you know what I mean? With some brown sugar.
Winkle says, I'm in Florida. Will our high humidity cause any problems?
Nope, we always ship, that's a great question. We always ship with ice packs, insulation, and priority shipping, so it gets to you in great shape. We ship out a lot of boxes to hot and humid places, and it's usually just fine. If you ever do get an order that has melted on the way to you, just let me know, and we'll replace it.
I'm so behind on comments.
Okay, it's all right, do your best.
Sneaky says, is this a store or is it just online? If so, where is it at?
We are only online because we're too small to have an actual store. So we are at thetoastysmore.com, thetoastysmore.com. I think we have around 40 flavors or so, somewhere between 35, 40, something like that.
Someone says, what is that?
These are gourmet marshmallows made the old-fashioned way with real marshmallow root.
George says, they stick to my tummy though. And Cloud says, hi.
Hi, Cloud. How's it going?
Rewind says, bye.
Bye.
Josh says, too many to try. And Rewind says, do you have to change your gloves now?
I change between either an allergen potential crossover or whenever I get too much powder on them. But so right now it's fine. This is just powder, so it's not sticky.
Kimmy says, I love cookies and cream. And Rewind says, those look ridiculously good.
Well, lots of people agree with you, Rewind. We have a lot of happy customers.
Josh says, I'm drooling. Mermaid says, these look amazing. I've never had an old-fashioned or homemade marshmallow.
Yeah, so these are the real deal. We use real marshmallow root to make our marshmallows. That's just not heard of, y'all. There's a lot of marshmallow companies out there making some great tasting products, but none of them are real marshmallows. And we do use the organic quality. Thank you so much for that purchase, y'all. I appreciate you. And you are supporting a small family business. We are literally so small. We're farmers market small. We don't have any employees. We don't have a physical shop to walk into. We're just too tiny for that right now. But we're doing the best we can. So if you like supporting small, maybe consider us.
Joey says, looks good.
Thank you so much, Joey. Appreciate that.
And George says, I'm eating dulce de leche right now at work.
Oh, wow. The dulce de leche. That's a beautiful caramel flavor marshmallow we have, and it is dairy-free.
Rewind says, you should have a giveaway promotion.
Oh, yeah? I don't know how to do that on YouTube.
Rewind says, that sounds good. I
Thank you.
recently found out just how good rum raisin flavor is.
Ooh, rum raisin. That sounds nice. Yeah.
COVID says bacon is life. And Senna says, is that tofu?
These are real marshmallows. We make real gourmet marshmallows made from real marshmallow roots. We do it the old-fashioned way. I'm not aware of any other shop doing it the old-fashioned way with real marshmallow roots. We don't use any corn syrup at all. That's usually the number one ingredient, but we don't use that at all.
A little of this, a little of that says how to order.
If you go to our website, thetoastysmore.com, we have free shipping over $40 for the continental U.S. And we do have some bundles, so if you're kind of having a hard time choosing, you can get some bundles.
Eric says, hi, the Toasty S'more.
Hey there, Eric. How's it going?
Brian says, I'm screaming for marshmallow right now.
We'll go grab some. As far as pricing goes, we can't be beat. We don't have very much overhead, it's just me and the family. So we're able to offer our confections at unbeatable prices as far as marshmallows goes.
Grab says that looks amazing.
Thank you so much. If you guys like this, consider following us. Hit that little bell up there so you can see us doing more of this therapeutic stretching and pulling and making of marshmallows. If you wanted to get real quick, a little frame of Daddy over here doing the, so you see that pan with the graham crackers? He's making s'mores. So we start off with a layer of the graham crackers, and then we flavor our marshmallow in a campfire toasted s'more flavor. We do not use plain vanilla in our s'mores. It is special.
Brian says, I almost thought you were getting ready to deep fry them.
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
And Winko says, I have ordered 2 bundles. I've never liked marshmallows, but my sister loves them, so I'm going to try them.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I never liked marshmallows either, you guys, which is crazy. But I'm, heading up this little family marshmallow operation of ours. But we've been bamboozled. The stuff in the grocery store is disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Yeah, real marshmallows is a huge difference.
Eric says, what flavor is that?
This one is our beautiful...
I'd love to know how they look so amazing. Can I get them on your website or what I just got here? Are you online or store as well?
Yeah, we're online only. This is our strawberries and cream. It is gluten-free and dairy-free. So yeah, if you go to thetoastysmore.com, we do free shipping over 40 for the U.S. continental, and then we always do ice packs and insulation and priority shipping, so it gets to you in great shape. We do have bundles available if you're kind of feeling overwhelmed, because I know we have a lot of flavors. But yeah.
Inspector Gadget says hello.
Hey there, Inspector Gadget. How are you? Welcome back.
And Chloe says, oh my god, I love watching you.
Thank you so much, Chloe.
Bree says, this is epic. And someone says, salivating.
Salivating. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to sit here and make these and not feel the same feelings, my friends. My stomach's like, raw.
Something like there's a huge coincidence. MJ Loves Minivan says, do you make marshmallow cream? They also said, like the marshmallow fluff you put in a donut.
So I'm trying to make some options for my vegan friends, and that will include the fluffs, the spreadable or spoonable marshmallow fluffs. I stayed up until 3 a.m, y'all, looking and researching on recipes that would work for what we use, because we use real marshmallow roots. I'm not going to put corn syrup in it and all that. So yeah, I'm working hard on creating a vegan-friendly option that's a spoonable marshmallow.
Free says, these look so good. And Doofus says, never be sorry for speaking the truth. And Chloe says, it's so satisfying when she pulls them apart.
Yes, I agree. And so I have these little shields, and I'm just going to get these covered up and in a safe covered little bucket here. So I cover it so it's all secure and nice and tidy. And we remove the excess powder, and then I do the next batch.
Break says, looks like a Turkish delight. And Inspector Gadget says, do you know how long it takes to get a tracking number?
If you were to order today, we will pack your order tomorrow. We are very quick. I know that maybe if you guys order marshmallows from other places, you're kind of used to it taking 2 weeks. They have a 2-week waiting period at other places. We will literally pack your order tomorrow.
Doofus says, sorry, people lie like a rug.
People lie like a rug. Okay.
Like on the ground, like they lie?
I think she's trying to say someone is dishonest. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what she's trying to say. So I'm going to clean up my cutter, which is not terribly interesting. So I don't know if you want to try to show people like the rest of the marshmallow studio here.
Yeah, okay.
We can show them our cool mixers.
Someone says, I don't like marshmallows, but how can I send you money to support? They do look delish.
You're so sweet. Well, if you want to support us, consider sharing with your friends our little business. That would be a huge support. Just telling other people about us because there's not a lot of people that know about us. We're super tiny. We've only been in business we're coming up on 2 years, so it hasn't been a super long time. And we just, it's just me and the family, so we won't have a budget for advertising. So yeah, just tell the others, that'd be awesome.
Break says hi,
Hello.
and Kara says hi.
Hello, Kara. Welcome to the Toasty S'more. I'm just cleaning my cutter in between the different flavors here. I do carefully go in order of the FDA requirements for non-allergen contagions. So we're doing a gluten-free flavor to another gluten-free flavor. So when we get other allergens introduced, they'll be last. So we don't have a cross-contamination issue.
Senna says, I'm in Arizona. Stuff's gonna melt. Senna also says she uses shop tracking, so that's pretty cool. And
I ship to Arizona every single day.
And Wero says, hello Toasties, put grass in them and make them vegan.
Okay. Yeah, we ship to Arizona every single day. We ship to California, Florida, all those places every single day. Shipping to hot places is kind of a specialty.
Resin says, Toasty.
Toasties, how are you?
MJ Loves Minivan says, that marshmallow cream / fluff, that's the center of a donut, is so yummy. My local bakery that had marshmallow donuts shut down after 100 years.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I want to support people that make their own candy, so I'm sorry to hear that they shut down. But we will be using real marshmallow with real marshmallow root to make our fluff.
Sin the Ratchet says, yay, more 600-pound life episodes. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
The Real Yeep says, hi, I'm new here. I have a few questions. Do you make them healthy? Like, can you eat a lot? I'm not a biggie. It's just a question. It's just a question. Also, is marshmallow root healthy, and is it a specific plant?
It is a specific plant. It's Althea officinalis is the Latin name for the botanical term. If you're curious about marshmallow roots, you can head over to my website, toastysmore.com. I've got several articles in blog, the blog section at the bottom, that talks about the benefits of marshmallow roots and basically why. Okay. All right, bye.
Love you.
Love you. So yeah, the husband is taking packages to the post office. Yes.
MJ Loves Minivan says, wow, you will definitely share. And Chloe says, I like watching y'all cut it also.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It is kind of relaxing, isn't it?
And George says, I shared, of course. And
Of course.
Resin says, my orders should arrive tomorrow, and I'm excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much for ordering from us. We appreciate you.
MJ Loves Minivan says, where are you located?
We're in the beautiful state of New Mexico, but we do ship worldwide. We are in the United States. This pina colada smells so good.
Chelsea says, is there new flavors for April?
I have added quite a few new flavors. We have sour green apple, we have huckleberry pie, we have pina colada, pistachio, chocolate mint. We've added back our banana cream pie. Trying to think off the top of my head. And we have the bundles. We have 3 new bundles, and a lot of those flavors haven't been in the shop for quite a while. So, for example, the bougie bundle, when you're feeling fancy, has rose pistachio, it has champagne and sugar, lavender and honey, creamy taro, dulce de leche. Yeah.
Chloe says, I shared, and The Real Yeep says, okay, thank you. And Resin says, the root is good for some gastric issues. That's why I love it.
Oh yes, it is very soothing. So marshmallow root is what's called a mucilage. It's a coater. So like sore throats, it coats and it soothes, it's anti-inflammatory. I'm not trying to sell this as a medicine. This is not a medicine, this is a candy, but marshmallow root does have a lot of benefits. That is correct.
George says, love you, Tim. Well, and Kelly says, hi.
Hello, hello. I'm gonna scoot by you. That'll be Daddy's problem when he gets back. Here is our pina colada. So this sugar that's on top of here, we do make this custom in our shop. It is naturally colored, and it's just a nice little texture addition. Some people like smooth, some people like a little bit of texture. So that's why we do that.
Sin the Ratchet says, God bless you with your marshmallows. I'm going to be playing Chubby Bunny with these.
Chubby bunny. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Thank you so much for staying with us and hanging out and watching us. We appreciate you.
Akit says, you guys seem so cool. I hope you guys have a great day. And
Oh,
the
thank
Real
you.
Yeep says, are you putting cornstarch on them?
It is a mixture of gluten-free cornstarch and a powdered sugar mix. It's about a 50-50 mix, so it won't be sticky. So see how it kind of whited out the vibrance of the yellow? That will kind of go in and get more bright again once we give it some time.
MJ Loves Minivan says, oh wow, shipping to California is nothing versus sending it over here in Maryland. Arizona is a neighbor.
Yeah, we totally ship to all those hot places. We ship everywhere, all over the world. We always use ice packs and insulation. We treat it like it's chocolate, and it works out pretty well. We do priority shipping. We do free shipping over $40 for the U.S. continental shipping.
Percy says, you ship worldwide, so they would make it to South Africa?
Yep, they'll make it to South Africa. All right, so.
Chelsea says, are you guys still live on TikTok?
So yeah, we'll do TikTok lives in the evening to pack orders. But it looks like I'm on my own. So this is a little invention I put together where I take off the extra powder. So this is a food grade bucket, obviously, and we've drilled holes and it catches the extra powder in the bottom. This is not exciting, but kind of crazy. So I just shake the extra powder down into that bag, and then it's ready to be bagged into our heat sealed bags. This machine back here is our bagger, and it seals them nice and secure in the heat sealed bags. It's a professional grade bagger because I used to spend 6 to 8 hours every single day bagging marshmallows, and that's not a good use of my time.
Inspector
So-
Gadget says, I was asking about a tracking number because I didn't receive one yet. And Resin says, may I ask what flavor you are cutting now?
This one right here is our strawberries and cream. We just got through cutting the pina colada. So go back to the one that said about the tracking number.
It says, I was asking about a tracking number because I didn't receive one yet.
And what did you order? What did you order? Because if you ordered yesterday, we'll pack it today, which means you'll get a number today.
And Michael says, I bet you guys have the best marshmallows ever.
They're pretty darn good. I don't mind saying so myself.
And Resin says, yummy! And Inspector Gadget says, full sheet s'more.
Yes. Yep, that's his right here. This is yours right here, my friend. I'm gonna depan that and get that into a giant bag specifically for our sheets, our custom sheets. So yes, pretty spiffy. And I'm gonna get this covered so it's secure and it's ready for being bagged. So I have to clean this out. I know it's not very interesting, y'all, but it is what it is. You don't have to pull on your hands so tightly. Maybe you can show them the flavors here while I'm cleaning this
I
out.
don't know what most of these are called.
That's okay. Open it up and I'll tell you.
Okay.
So that first tray is our banana cream pie. Banana cream pie does have vanilla wafers on top. Vanilla wafers do have eggs, soy, and wheat. So we will do that one last because it has the most allergen potential crossover because we do not want to cross-contaminate. But that's a huge seller. I could barely keep it in shop. People love that one. The next one is our chocolate. Hot chocolate was really difficult for me to create because chocolate has fat in it, and fat and marshmallows is a very challenging mix.
Bean says, I dream of marshmallows.
Me too.
Inspector Gadget says, looks delicious.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm ready for you to come back over here if you want to. So I'm very specific on the types of sugars I use for different marshmallows. So for this one, because it has the granulated top, I use a granulated sugar mix specifically for it.
Hackett says it's quite fascinating, and Lovestruck Banana says the fact that someone is able to watch their order be prepared is as more marvelous as these marshmallows.
Oh, that's so sweet to say. Thank you so much.
Resin says banana cream pies is the next on my list to try.
Yeah, pretty popular. S'mores is probably one of our more popular ones. Remember, we do free shipping over $40 to the U.S. continental. What is our friend count? How many friends are in here?
208. It was 280 earlier, so I
Wow.
wasn't able to keep up.
Okay. Yeah, sorry for missing some questions. My sweet daughter is doing a great job helping us out. So
I got every question. That's probably why I was falling behind so much.
You're doing great, honey. So here's our pina colada. This is a gluten-free flavor.
Someone says, yes, we love gloves.
Can you come over here? Yeah.
Michael says, why don't you guys meet in marshmallow flavors called Rambo Paradise? Wait, what?
I don't understand.
Me neither.
What does it say?
Why don't you guys meet in marshmallow flavors called Rambo Paradise? I don't know.
Why don't we? That's a great question. I don't know. Who's in charge here?
You. Anyway,
darn.
Resin says tons of toasties now.
Tons of toasties. And I'm not able to see the phone because I'm keeping my eyes on my candy. So if I miss a question and you know the answer, feel free to help others out in the chat. And if you want to find our amazing candy, we are the toastysmore.com. We are the only shop I'm aware of that uses old-fashioned techniques to make our marshmallows.
George says, I'm in charge, remember? In my mind.
And we are so grateful for you, George. And I think we have Wero in here too. He's an expert. Carolyn's an expert as well. We've got
Percy
some
says,
friends.
and how many flavors?
I think we're around 35 flavors.
George says about 37 flavors. I counted them myself.
Oh, did you? See, I don't even know. I just make an irresponsible amount of flavors. Okay, you guys. We use real marshmallow root to make our candy. It is old-fashioned techniques. I just don't know of any other places doing this. And we totally skip the corn syrup. It's usually the first ingredient.
Someone says, you ship? And Percy says, oh, there's a site.
Yes. And I make the site myself, so it's, you know, I'm not a professional, so I'm open to ideas and suggestions. I'm pretty good at making candy, though. So, yeah, we're thetoastysmore.com. We do ship worldwide. We do have free shipping over 40 for the U.S. continental. Can you get a little closer? I can't really tell what's happening. There we go.
Inspector Gadget says, the new Baskin Robbins.
The new Baskin Robbins. Wait. This pina colada smells so good. I'm a little nervous because I hear the sugar boiling over there. Let me make sure everything's working okay. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
This turned off. This is okay. This is okay. This turned off.
Yara says, it's halal. And NJ Loves Minivan says, wow, they'd make it to South Africa? That's impressive. That's impressive and crazy fast.
Yeah, we ship all over the world. If you can see me, I can ship to you.
Moxie says, I've been trying not to order, but I think I'm going to break my own rules.
What are your rules? I'm curious.
Not to order.
Oh, respect. Yeah, we are family owned and operated. So if you're kind of like, hey, I don't want to support a huge corporation, we're about as small as it gets. You're literally helping us pay rent and put food in our fridge. So we thank you for the consideration. If you can't really support monetarily, we would just ask you, hey, if you like us, okay, if we're kind of your vibe, maybe tell your friends, maybe share it. That'd be really helpful. I don't have social media gurus and stuff.
MJ Loves Minivans says, when you say U.S. continental, do you mean everywhere in the U.S. except Alaska and Hawaii?
That is exactly it, my friend. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right. I need to look up how to say it without sounding lost. Because I realize I'm probably not too smooth on that, but yeah, that's what I mean. Because we were shipping to Hawaii and Alaska quite a lot at the same rate, and we were kind of losing our shirt on it because it's twice as expensive to ship there to Hawaii and Alaska, but we do ship there, yes.
Resin says, totally worth an order. And
Thank you
George
so
says,
much,
order,
Resin.
order. You will love these marshmallows.
You guys are fun, thank you.
And Maki says, I love that. And Chelsea says, what are both of you guys' favorite flavors?
My personal favorite flavor is the creamy taro. That's what made me open this business in the first place when I realized I felt like I had something special. What about you? What is your favorite one?
Probably cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Gluten-free Oreos in that one. Except we have to chop up the Oreos, so everyone kind of like tries to skirt and not chop the Oreos.
Palviv says, I don't eat beef, so I can't, unfortunately.
Understood, understood.
MJ Loves Minivan says, no, I think that's exactly how you say it. I was just unsure. And
Me too. I was unsure too.
Be Rad for
Get closer.
Real. And Be Rad for Real says, do y'all have peanut butter flavor?
We do not have peanut butter flavor because we have a peanut allergy in the shop. Tim, I'm sorry to say that first burner turned off. Close the door.
Chelsea says, did the pickle flavors sell out?
They did, and only because I think some of my friends had some mercy on me and wanted to share the love with others for April Fools. So.
Michael says, what if you guys made a flavor called Rainbow Paradise?
Well, we have one called Tutti Frutti, and it has all the fruit flavors in it. So yeah, Tim, I don't know what that first hot temperature situation is because I only noticed it like a minute or so ago, but it turned off. I don't know why.
MJ Loves Minivan says, I love taro boba tea. It's my favorite flavor. Me too!
Yeah, I love the taro. Yeah, that one I'm a pretty huge fan. I lost my mind when I put it together and realized how good it was.
Fan of Snoopy says, what is this?
We make old-fashioned, real marshmallows. We use old-fashioned techniques using real marshmallow root to make our candy. We don't use any corn syrup. That's usually the number one ingredient that fills up your marshmallows at the grocery store or other gourmet shops. This is their first ingredient. We don't use any corn syrup at all. And so yeah, these other things are pretty cool too. We're the Toasty S'more. We're family owned and operated. We don't have any employees. We're super small. We are literally farmers market small. We used to go to farmers markets, but it's a little easier for us to get here on YouTube.
Tabby says, hi all, may I ask what it is that you're preparing?
This one is our pina colada. Pina colada is really dreamy. It's very nice. Our pina colada gourmet marshmallow. Thank you so much for the order. Appreciate you.
Again, Michael says, what if you guys made a flavor called Rainbow Paradise? And Carolyn says, Tim, I'm not a mod on here. I can reply to anyone. I think they meant to say I can't.
Tim,
Yeah.
and can you make Carolyn a mod on YouTube, please?
Yeah.
I ain't touching nothing with my gloved hands.
Light Driver says, amazing, I will be placing an order.
Thank you so much, Life Driver. We appreciate you.
And George says, if you need help with social media, I can try to help. I want to start making graphics for my MLM, and why not?
Oh, wow. Yeah, George, as you can tell, I have no idea what I'm doing.
And HS Global says, that's a huge marshmallow.
Yes, we're able to make some pretty impressive marshmallows. We have 36 flavors, I think George said. But yeah, we do old-fashioned techniques to make our marshmallows. It takes us about 24 hours from start to finish to make a single batch. And yes, we have to kind of do a cascade waterfall kind of a timer so that we can make a few batches a day. But
MJ Loves Minivans says, I'll definitely share and keep you on deck for a gift, and I'm gonna get the taro flavor. What's your second favorite? Do you have like a taste test box or something?
yeah, we actually have 3 bundles. I don't know what kind of stuff you guys like, so I have kind of an exotic palette. I really like exotic flavors and like floral flavors. So I really enjoy the bougie bundle. We have 3 different bundles right now. And so we have the bougie bundle. I like that one the best. That's my personal, because I like weird stuff. You know, I like florals, I like nuts, I like tropical, I like exotic flavors. But we have one that's kind of a more nostalgic, traditional mix that is our best seller bundle. It has our French vanilla that also has like a butter flavor to it. And we have a chocolate, toasted coconut, strawberry, creme brulee, and what is the last one, Tim? Anyway, it's more traditional flavors in the mixed bundle. And then we also have the birthday wish bundle, which is great for gift giving, but all of our bundles are gluten-free.
Resin says, I'm pretty good at being a customer. And someone says, what is that, powdered sugar?
This is a blend. This is a different blend than what I was using the first time. Because of the nature of this particular marshmallow, it has this granulated sugar that we custom make in our shop. It is all naturally colored, but this is our pina colada marshmallow. And so this blend here is a gluten-free cornstarch, powdered sugar, and granulated sugar flavor in here as well. So it's a different blend than the first powder box that you guys saw me doing for the strawberries and cream.
Smokey says, oh my god, looks delicious. I love marshmallows.
Oh, welcome. We make real marshmallows. Have you ever had real marshmallows, Smokey? With real marshmallow root in the candy?
And Light says, is there a website to order?
Yes, TheToastyS'more.com. We do free shipping over $40 for the U.S. Continental. We always ship with ice packs and installation and priority shipping. So we're always using ice packs, installation, and priority shipping so that it gets to you in great shape. Tim, can you do this for me? Never mind. I'm trying to shove it off on someone else. It's not working for me, my friends. Who wants to shake the bucket? Everyone try to run from me whenever I'm trying to give them. Why are you so close?
Tabby says, I would love to stick that square marshmallow on a skeech kebab poker and make a graham cracker s'mores. Yum,
Oh,
yum,
yeah.
yummy. Ah, the good old days.
Alright, so I'm gonna pour this into another bucket here.
Light says, thank you.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Alexis says, do all of your marshmallows have cornstarch and corn ingredients? My mother, who is gluten-free, has allergies to corn.
They all have corn. There is a bigger company I know of that is corn-free. It's a big company, but they're called Hammond's. Hammonds. It's a big company, but I know for a fact that they are corn-free. Yeah, so I do use cornstarch. So it would not be a good fit for her, sadly. But I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, we'll take your money now. No, we can't do that.
Smokey says, what state do y'all make these marshmallows?
We're in the beautiful state of New Mexico. We're in a tiny mountain village up in the mountains.
Alexis says, okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
And MJ Loves Minivan says, I like floral, I like nuts, I want the pistachio and the taro one. And are the bundles set flavors, or can you choose 3 flavors? I honestly can't say if I ever have had a real marshmallow before.
Yeah, the bundles are set. They're already packaged up and labeled appropriately. So yeah, they're already bundled up. Yeah.
Smokey says, wow, I'm in the mountains too tonight.
Oh, are you?
Or TN. I don't know if that means tonight
Or tomorrow, yeah. So
it's TN.
or tonight, yeah. Probably. So do you want to show them our giant mixer? That might be more interesting than me. So that flavor is going to be our s'mores. Okay. I'm going to be cleaning up my cover for a few minutes. So if you guys have missed it, maybe you guys can take a look at these other marshmallows while I'm cleaning the cutter. Because I have to clean the cover in between every single cup.
This is gluten-free cookies and cream. And this is cinnamon roll. That's it.
Well, what about the other ones?
What other ones?
The other marshmallows that are in here.
I don't know what this is.
Banana cream pie.
This is banana cream pie, apparently. And this is chocolate. Okay. And George says, how much for the bucket with holes? No marshmallows. Smokey says Tennessee, and Smokey says if I worked there, I would eat every marshmallow in sight. Alexis says they look so good, and Tabby says, so I thought I heard you mention something about gluten-free Oreos. Would that be a lot better than the store-bought brand with the deathly amount of crazy ingredients?
So we do use gluten-free Oreos in the cookies and cream, so it's a gluten-free marshmallow. We could use regular Oreos in it, but I wanted to make it as accessible as possible for my friends that might need to avoid gluten.
Smokey says how much for a whole sheet pan?
We do have our whole sheets available on our website.
How much?
So that is kind of like people get it for like weddings or birthday parties, things like that.
How much they said?
I don't remember. It's on the listing.
Okay.
Sorry. I have a whole lot of stuff going on the site, so forgive me. I don't have a good memory for the exact dollar amount.
Tabby says those sound like delicious flavors.
Thank you. Thank you. So you're so the next one, let's see. It's gonna be the cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll is next, my friends. So obviously I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use a different mixture specifically for that mixture of marshmallow.
MJ Loves Minivan says this kind of reminds me of a snowball standal, and snowballs are so good with marshmallow. Huh? Smokey says, do y'all eat the marshmallows too?
Yes.
Tabby says, especially, yeah, that cinnamon roll. Okay.
Kind of spread the cinnamon out a bit. Feel free to ask us any questions. You're doing a great job, Athena.
Smokey says, what's the next flavor?
This is our cinnamon roll.
What's the next flavor?
After that, let's see. Allergens wise, it's gonna be.
Oh, they corrected it to best flavor.
Oh, our biggest seller is the s'mores. S'mores is our most popular flavor.
Smokey says, anything with caramel?
The dulce de leche is caramel flavored. I'm going that way. Yeah, the caramel dulce de leche is basically, the flavor is patterned after a milky caramel, because caramel can be made two different ways. It can be made with sugar, or it can be made with a sweet milk. So it's a deeper, more rich flavor than a typical sugar caramel. Caramel, however you want to say it.
Claire says, how long can they last until they start deteriorating?
We've had people come in and saying that they've had our marshmallows back in October and they just found some like in the back of their cupboard. and they were still fine. So months. I'd say 1 month just to have the sticker on there, easy, but it's way longer than and it's like several months. And if you wanted to freeze them, they freeze beautifully for at least up to a year.
George says, we're on tornado watch again. I hate Midwest life.
Oh no. Yeah, up here where we are, we get some pretty impressive winds. So if there's a forest fire, it can be pretty scary. So I feel you on that.
Yeah, like a couple days ago, I could barely walk outside.
Yeah.
Like it was pushing me.
Super, super windy, yeah. Yeah, I grew up in West Texas. I hear you.
Tabby says, so are these marshmallows that you're rubbing down with, I'm assuming flour or cornstarch, are they ready to eat now or is there
Yes.
another process?
Yeah, these are ready to eat now. Yeah, so we're using gluten-free cornstarch, and in this particular box, I do have cinnamon in it, so it's specifically for this batch.
Echo says, those are pretty and cinnamony.
Yes. These are pretty popular. People love these. These are gluten-free. And we are Toasty S'more.com, family owned and operated. This is not a hobby for us. This is our pride and joy. This is the only thing we do all day long.
Echoes says, they look like cinnamon flowers, not gonna lie. I thought the same thing.
Yeah, little roses, huh? These are gluten-free. These are real marshmallows. We use real marshmallow root to make our marshmallows. It's really pretty rare. I don't know of any other places that use old-fashioned techniques. We use real marshmallow root. It takes about 12 hours just to get the marshmallow root ready to make the candy. And then it's another 12 hours.
Claire says, do you ever cut the marshmallows up smaller?
No, I don't. Rarely, because our cutter is only set to 2 inches, and it's just too much labor. Beautiful cinnamon rolls. My son and my husband made this batch. I was doing other things. Do your best.
I know.
I can't get that alarm. Can you get that sugar pot? So we got sugar that's about ready to be whipped up into marshmallow. We will be switching over to those. And then more interesting.
Echoes says, those look so tasty I could eat like the whole platter.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, if you feel like, supporting small business, go over to TheToastyS'more.com. We do have free shipping to the U.S. continental U.S. That's how I say it. Continental U.S. We do always include ice packs and insulation and priority shipping, so it gets to you in great shape.
Smokey says, I could eat the whole platter. Also, they look very yummy.
Thank you so much.
Echo says, you're a small business? You should be a giant one.
Well, help myself. Yeah, we're just family owned and operated. It's just me and the family. So my wonderful daughter is holding the phone to help us out. She helps out with washing pans and making boxes and doing stickers. My son helps out a whole lot, helping with sugar pots, etc. My husband is over there right now. He's got his little apron on and his little hair. Isn't he cute? What?
Light says, is shipping supposed to be free? I live in Maine on website wanting to place an order.
It's free over $40 before tax and shipping, yes.
Someone says, incredible artisan skills. Sending respect from South Africa. You are extremely skilled and using marshmallow root sounds incredible. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, so When we first started out, we actually didn't use marshmallow root, but we got a lot of questions about it. So I did a lot of research because going down the rabbit hole is one of my things. And I discovered that no other places were making marshmallows the real way, the old-fashioned way. So I had to change that. I have that kind of personality. I was an Army combat medic, so I'm a vet. I'm a veteran, and so that's just kind of my personality. Where I'm like, okay, no one else has done it, or they're not doing it anymore, and I really want to change that. So it's just kind of my personality set.
MJ loves minivans. A whole sheet for $66.15 is an incredibly low cost. The bundle's 6 marshmallows at $15.49 USD.
Yeah, much to the dismay of my husband. He thinks we should raise prices, and I'm a pain in the butt about it. Well, I just feel like, I don't know, I just want people to be able to get it. But yeah, if you look at our price, so there's another place that does use marshmallow root, but they just dump it in the bowl. So for 2 ounces, so this is 2 ounces. One of my marshmallows is 2 ounces. They charge $16 for 2 ounces of marshmallow. We do 6 ounces.
Someone
For around
says
$7.50.
Someone says they look good. Do they have gluten?
They do not. Most of our flavors are gluten-free. We do have an entire gluten-free section on our website. I think it's something like 30 flavors are gluten-free. Only 5 of them have gluten, and it's very carefully separated for you on the website. All 3 of the bundles that we have are completely gluten-free.
Echo says, do you have a factory, and do you prefer salty or sweet marshmallows?
Salt doesn't work very well on marshmallows. And if you want to do like a little, close that door, Tim. Close that door. If you want to do like a little show, or like a little tour, don't get your brother's face. So this is literally our marshmallow room. This is a private kitchen that we have put together. This whole private kitchen. It is dedicated to making gourmet marshmallows. So that's all we keep here in this space. So
Drop test.
drop test. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right. No. 3 seconds is about right for s'mores. 'Cause
Awesome.
we put a lot of stuff into it.
Someone says, good afternoon from Colorado, and Claire says, yummy. Have you ever made nougat?
We're gonna make what?
Nougat.
No, I haven't. Well, not on purpose. Nougat requires a higher temperature.
I like that. Not on purpose.
Not on purpose, yeah. Nougat requires a higher temperature and a couple of different ingredients. So, no, we haven't made nougat though.
MJ Loves Minivans says, I think you should charge like 80/90 on the whole sheets. The bundles is pretty fair. And the same person that asked about the gluten says, yay, I can have some.
Yeah, most of our stuff is gluten-free. And so again, if you're kind of not sure what we got going on, usually the number 1 ingredient in marshmallows is corn syrup. We don't use that at all. I kind of feel like that's not gourmet if your number 1 ingredient is corn syrup. We don't use it at all. And we use old-fashioned techniques to make marshmallow the real way with real roots. Okay, let's get the pour over here. This is our s'mores. That's enough.
Echoes says, dang, at least you have a ton of machines and people helping in a union.
Yeah, it's just the family. It's just the 4 of us in our family.
Leslie says, where can we buy?
TheToastyS'more.com. It is free shipping for the continental US for $40 and over.
Someone says, this is absolutely incredible, guys. I really wish you the very best, and with it, business and all the success in the world.
Thank you so much. Tell the others, let them know they're being bamboozled and they're not getting real marshmallows.
Light says, okay, thank you, definitely worth it. Echo says, family working really hard.
That's us. Swim and roll. Isn't it beautiful? Thank you for the kind words, you guys. I do appreciate your encouragement. It does help. Tell the others, let people know that maybe they've got some options. If they don't like marshmallows, maybe they've never had real marshmallows before.
Someone says, so that's marshmallow cream and what? I don't know what that means.
So this is real marshmallows. So marshmallow root is the plant that should be used in making marshmallows, but most people don't do that. So we extract the root for 12 hours with old-fashioned techniques before we start making the candy.
MJ Loves Minivan says, you have a really beautiful website too. And
Thank
Claire
you.
says, how many hours do you work a day?
About 12 hours a day. We're doing a little bit less than we used to because the bagging machine has freed us up some. Sounds like there's a delivery here.
And someone says, hee hee hee, so cute, lol, and petite. I don't know what that means. Echo says, is it easier to make those or a normal marshmallow?
Oh, a normal marshmallow. Way easier to make a normal marshmallow. Yeah, real marshmallows takes a lot more care, expense, and expertise.
The same person that asked about the marshmallow fluff thing says it's just marshmallows, real homemade marshmallow. Yeah, I gotta try that.
Yeah, these are real marshmallows, which most people have never had. So we have all kinds of flavors to make it interesting, and we try to cater to people's needs as far as allergies goes. We do have some nuts, but we try to avoid gluten as much as possible. But not all of them can. Where's Sebastian?
They also said impressive. And Claire,
I see movement. There he is. Sebastian, can you take care of the sugar pot?
and Claire says, I love how the marshmallow pulls apart.
Thank you. All right, I need to help Sebastian pour the rest of that s'mores. We're gonna pour the s'mores to the top. Let's go.
The Pity and Kitty Committee says, hi, Marshmallow friend.
Hello.
My chat and I were talking about you in my live last night.
Oh, really? Thank you so much. Is the delivery here? Is there a delivery? Because I've heard of a
Yes,
truck.
FedEx.
Do we need to say anything to them?
I don't think so.
Limitless says, you gals rock. And someone says, oh my god, you have marshmallow.
Get away, you're too close.
And someone else says, I'm obsessed with marshmallows. So many are disgusting, and unfortunately, I get really giant ones that are beautiful. And Limitless says, mother and daughter?
Yes, mother, daughter, and husband and son. So it's the four of us doing all of this together as a family. This is really hard to do by myself. Could I get some help? Thank you.
Someone says, I bet doing the dishes is a chore. Marshmallow ain't no joke.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, I need help. I can't do this. Let go. Thank you. Sebastian, I need help, honey. Can you help me? Because my arms are dead. Whew, that's heavy. Okay, let's get it in here, y'all. Let's get going. Time to rock and roll. All right. Get some progress. Here's our s'mores. It is our most popular flavor. Thank you very much. Whew, that was hard. It's heavy and it's hot.
Claire says, beautiful, very clean working area.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And someone else says, I wish I could try these, but they are great.
Thank
And
you. I appreciate that.
someone else says, give me a spoon.
So we always do a pre-measured amount of our graham crackers, and I'm just gonna sprinkle that on top. Close the door. Thank you. So I always stir in the top here, these graham crackers, because obviously if I go cutting these, all that graham cracker is gonna come off. So I stir these in so they don't go anywhere.
Limitless says, that's awesome. Love to see it. I pray all thrive in business and have a blessed day.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate your well wishes. Thank you for watching.
MJ Loves Minivan says, 12-hour days? When do you start?
Oh my God.
No, when do you start? I'll be sharing for you, and we'll probably order the bougie bundle.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad to hear it. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a labor of love right now. We've cut down a lot. We used to do 15-hour days, so we're making progress, slowly but surely. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It'll work its way out.
Jessica says, "Hi, I finally got the banana cream pie, but had to pay the shipping."
No, did you not do over 40? If you actually, Jessica, for reals, it's just the four of us. If you wanted to go back and grab something else and add it to your order, what you can do is choose the local pickup option, so you don't have to pay for shipping. But that way you can get over 40 if you see something else that you want to add and get that over 40. But we'll combine the order for you and just choose the local pickup option so it doesn't charge you. You know what I mean?
Claire says, "What flavor sells best?"
This one right here, this is our s'mores. Thank you so much for that order. I heard that ding. I appreciate you. Thank you for buying us dinner tonight.
Someone says, a lot of people don't know that marshmallow is used medically. If you're having stomach issues and you are afraid to leave the house, eat a marshmallow. Going camping, eat a marshmallow. No problem.
There we go.
MJ Loves Minivans says, "I love to eat the marshmallow while it's warm, not gonna lie." And someone else says, "I would work with y'all just to get a tour and sneak peek at the recipe. Seems like a worthy endeavor and a great product."
There we go.
Someone
There is
says-
powdered sugar everywhere. It's kind of a thing.
Someone says, "I'm in England watching American marshmallows."
Yes. The real deal. We ship to England all the time. So yeah.
Jessica says, "I can't. I ordered a huge order already. It was put yesterday."
Oh. Did you get a tracking number for it, Jessica?
Someone says, "Beautiful. I'll take 14 dozen."
14 dozen. Yeah, Jessica, if you have not gotten if you have not got a tracking alert for it yet, Jessica, you can still add to it, and we'll combine it and fix the shipping and reimburse the shipping if it's over 40.
Someone says, "Honey made or homemade grams too?"
You know, I tried making homemade graham crackers because I wanted them to be gluten-free. I am not good at making graham crackers. So I stopped doing that. All right, fresh gloves because I was touching everything.
Someone says, "Where can I buy your marshmallow? Oh my god, it looks so good. I'm from Ireland."
Ireland, hello my friend. We are the ToastyS'more.com and we do ship worldwide.
Amy says hi.
Hello Amy, how are you? I love Ireland. I visited County Galway. I was all along the entire county of, that western coast there, Galway. I flew into Shannon and I spent about a month in Ireland. I love Ireland. So I have family roots there. My family is from County Donegal. The village of Ballymoney is where my family is from. Up in Northern Ireland.
I don't know how much I can do.
You're doing great, honey.
My legs are really starting to
I
hurt.
know. Welcome to my world where I'm standing for like 10 hours a day. Some of these are less cinnamon roll looking than others. Just use your imagination, squint your eyes a little bit. And that's the last one of the cinnamon roll. All right, now I get to clean my station again. And get all this secured and quarantined off so nothing contaminates anything else. And maybe you can watch Daddy, or maybe, I don't know.
Inspector Gadget says, "When you Google real marshmallow, it lists your business website to purchase."
Perfect! Yay for SEO. Thank you. Appreciate you. Time to clean up. This is not terribly interesting or fun. So I'm
Amy
gonna
says,
encourage-
"Hi from Rochester, New York."
Hello there, Amy. Drop test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect! Yay, perfect!
Someone says, "From the north, huh? Ah, y'all fancy, huh?"
So when I went to Ireland So I play violin. I play fiddle too. So I did some Irish fiddle, and I was in Galway, Western,
Fire says, how
Big
big
tall.
of a team do you have, and do you need more employees to how you can pay me in marshmallows?
We don't have any employees. All of the beautiful humans that are in this room are family. We're all family. So either I created them or I tricked him.
Drewy says, soak in all that knowledge, kid. What knowledge?
How to do the marshmallows, because this is a legacy. We are planning on passing on our candy business to our two wonderful children so that they can experience and carry on the tradition of real marshmallows.
I've already known how to make them for the past 2 years, but
There's always room to learn, darling. So yeah, I think. What? Oh, let's get the pour.
Theo says, oh my god, I can't look. And Scorpio says, your marshmallows remind me of the Marshmallow Factory in Vegas. It's no longer around, but I bet it's heaven there.
Ah, so we're gonna do marshmallow pour. What flavor is that?
Lemon pound cake.
Lemon pound cake. Oh, it's so good. We do have to do coffee today, remember?
Yep. That's the one right behind her. It's the
Awesome.
mixer.
So lemon pound cake is a gluten-free marshmallow. Of course, we use real marshmallow root in all of our marshmallows to create the authentic experience of real marshmallow. And we use natural colors. We do add in some extra lemon into each of that to give it a little bit more punch. But it's almost like a real cake. It's nice and springy and delicate. It has a nice clean bite. All of our marshmallows do. They're not like long and stringy because we don't use any corn syrup.
Young says, what a blessing to have in the family. Wonder what the kids will do with it in the future. And Megan says, marshmallows, yummy.
Yes.
Yeah, we're the marshmallow family. I've literally gone out to places and people recognize me, and I'm the marshmallow lady.
They literally called her that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Expert.
What?
Swirl expert.
Oh, yay, I get to decorate. I mean, yay, I get to decorate. We're going to do some swirls. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So I'm going to take off my glove because I'm touching stuff. We're going to do that. I go through a lot of gloves. Can you hold this for just a second so I can open this? All right, so this is natural, all natural colors. So this one is colored with beta carotene. Beta carotene. It is kosher. This isn't even open. Who did this? Who did this?
It is open.
It's open?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm scared.
It's just thick.
All right.
It's not super thick. But
Are you sure this is open?
Yeah, that's just thick.
Oh, my
Just
bad, my bad. All right, so this is beta carotene, natural colors. We're making this beautiful lemon pound cake.
Someone says, I don't know if it's all the way all about Ireland or all the marshmallows in kitchen works, but I'm falling in love fast. So glad to meet y'all. Now getting to brass tacks and you coconut. That was so hard to read. Do you have any coconut? Is what they
Yes,
asked.
we have a toasted coconut flavor. We actually toast our coconut ourselves in our shop in small batches because there is pre-toasted coconut available in stores. You've probably seen it. It's a brown sack of weird hairiness, and I can't bring myself to put that in your marshmallow.
Jessica said, okay, added second order, was charged twice.
Awesome. We will fix the shipping for you, Jessica. Thank you for that. We appreciate you. So what Jessica just experienced, my friends, is free shipping over $40 for the U.S. continental U.S. I don't know why I'm Yoda suddenly when I do that. But anyway, yeah, we do free shipping in the continental U.S. for $40 and over.
MJ Loves Minivan says, well, much like everyone's legs from working all day, I'm tired watching y'all work. So goodbye for now. Thanks for the knowledge.
Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate your company.
Someone says, toasted coconut. Yes.
Yeah, we do toast that ourselves in small batches. It's delicious.
Jessica says, thank you.
You're most welcome, darling. All right. There we go. So I know it doesn't look like much right now, my friends, but I'm gonna change it. It's gonna look pretty good after I'm
It
done
looks
with it.
so different in real life. I'm just not noticing. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, it totally does. It's much darker in real life. The studio where we're at here, this is made for marshmallow making. It's not really great for social media, so our lighting is not incredible.
Lori says, hello everyone watching for Oregon.
From Oregon, thank you. Welcome in, my friends. I'm
Dang it, I
glad
said
you're
it wrong
here.
again.
It's fine. So yeah, this is our lemon pound cake. I'm gonna try my best to make it beautiful. We'll see how it goes.
Great to meet you. God bless.
Thank you, appreciate you. So I'm so glad to have you guys in here watching us make real marshmallows. This is our lemon pound cake. It is gluten-free. This flavor is available at Toasty S'more.com. We use real marshmallow root to make these marshmallows. I was gonna say it's in a bundle, but I don't think it's in a bundle.
Someone says, hello from Scotland.
Hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome in. So let's get a close-up of these beautiful swirls that I just created.
On screen it looks like how it used to, but in real life it looks extremely different.
Yeah, it's much more vibrant colored in real life. Try to get all the corners really, really good. There we go. It's pretty good looking. What do you guys think? Is this acceptable?
Scorpio says, hey, you're doing a good job at reading comments. Just take your time. You're doing awesome. Yay.
Yeah, you did great, honey.
Lynn says, marshmallows made by what white egg or what can you give me? So ideas. Thanks.
Yeah, we do not use any eggs. We use cane sugar, organic marshmallow roots, invert sugar, which is a cane sugar syrup. It is not corn syrup.
John says, already looks delicious.
Thank you.
Someone says, would you guys ever travel to do pop-up venue in person? This would go crazy at my farmer's market for real.
Probably not, my friend. We're in the little mountain village in New Mexico, so we're probably pretty far away.
Della says, what am I watching?
These are real marshmallows, my friend. We make old-fashioned marshmallows using cookies and cream. I'm going to clean my station first because I was helping making a lemon pound cake just then. So I was cleaning my cutter. Just finished cutting.
Someone says, it's purchased mallow root and so
It's what?
it's purchased mallow root and this moves and spreads easily because it's still really warm. Is that right?
So we do use, so this bin, you want to show them the bin? This is our organic marshmallow root that's in here.
I don't think that's what he was saying.
I don't know. I don't know what he's saying.
He was.
See, we make it from scratch.
Oh
this
my
is
God.
this is the real marshmallow root. I'm
Okay.
sorry if I'm frustrating to you, daughter. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, we do make everything from scratch. These are our big bulk ingredients here. Keep everything all tidy and in its own containers. We make it from scratch. Sorry if I'm misunderstanding. Yeah. So I'm just cleaning the cutter. Maybe you can show them the mixer over there.
Manuel said hi, and Della says, oh, okay. I don't like marshmallow, but it's very pretty, lol.
Thank you. I never liked marshmallows either, so I didn't mind. I realized I did.
I don't think they can hear you over there.
I think it's about ready, actually.
What they were saying is the root is purchased already powdered, or y'all
Yes.
grow and process it.
It is purchased already powdered so that it's ready for us to extract and do our little candy making process with. But yes, it's organic marshmallow root that we get pre-prepared.
Okay, drop test.
Drop test. Is that powder in there?
Good.
You didn't count.
It is perfect.
You should count, make it a big deal.
Okay.
Someone says excellent, and someone else says, how long did it take to acquire all the necessary kitchen equipment
Oh my gosh.
appliances? Oh God. Oh no.
It's basically been my fault, you know, it's been like this cascade of, oh no, we need this, oh no, we need this. So we did start out really modestly. Do you want to come over?
We still have the old mixers.
Yeah. So we started off with these two little mixers here that were kitchen mixers, and this is how we started out. So
George says, we should tell people we grow it.
nah. We just want to be honest about it.
That black mixer is gonna be like on.
Dolores says hi, and Holly says hi.
Hi.
That's gonna be like on my wall or something.
Inspector Gadget says, what type of consistency do you look for in the marshmallows when doing the test?
I look for the amount of time it takes for that big glob to fall. So when I pull it out and then a few seconds later that big drop happens, that's what I look for, is how long it takes for that to go. If it's too short, then it needs a little more whipping time, but this one was okay.
George says, I go out every morning and tend to the marshmallow room.
Okay. Pour.
Pour. You help me pour some. I just breathed in cinnamon.
Oh no.
So yeah, if you're curious, if you've been watching us a while, maybe take a look over at theToastySmore.com. We do have different bundles for different flavors. If you're kind of like feeling overwhelmed, it's a good way to start.
Okay. Usually I like to taste test, but not with this one.
Not with coffee. Coffee's not for everyone, but some people love the coffee.
Someone says, does everyone have a task they shine in? Well,
Yes. You know, we've got, my son is really great at the bagging machine. He operates that most of the time for us. He also is very good at getting the orchestration of the cooking of the sugars going, and that's where my husband shines. And all my recipes are followed to the T by the both of them. Usually I'm the one that cuts and powders and speaks during the sales videos for like TikTok or here YouTube. I like to answer questions, communicate with friends, gain connections with humans. And my husband is also very good at the shipping stuff. I'm awful.
Inventory.
I basically, yeah, he does all the inventory. I do all the photography. I do all of the website.
all the photography.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say I can do,
Show me one picture you've taken, Athena.
I would say I can do pretty much everything.
Oh,
except
that
having
photography.
Yeah. The pictures of the marshmallows. So yeah, I do all the website stuff. I do all the social media.
Inspector Gadget says, can you guys hire me as the person who gets to lick the batter clean from all the utensils?
Yeah, here you want it.
Yeah, you can wash the dishes. Oh my gosh.
And someone else says, I'd put a dollop of that in my coffee or hot cocoa.
Awesome. Yeah, that'd be really good.
Supreme says, I'm just
Everything
admiring it.
except the online stuff in the
Can you not?
Right?
Supreme says, I'm just admiring the cleanliness of the kitchen.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you. So this is just color. This is not flavor. We do use natural colors. This is our natural brown from Chef Master. So they use a various amount of things, but they basically use caramel color. It's a natural color. So you see the ingredients there, glycerin and caramel. That's it. So yeah, that's what we use. And then I try to kind of style it out so it'll be beautiful. It takes a little bit of coaxing, a little bit. If I rush this process, it doesn't work out too much. So you have to be patient and kind of just communicate with the marshmallow. If I don't blend it in, it gets kind of soupy too.
Lori says
What's up?
you recently mentioned getting recipes from a medieval cookbook. Can you
Yes.
please repeat those flavors?
So the pears and wine syrup is in our bougie bundle. That is the one that I currently have released that is from our medieval collection. What's up, Sebastian?
Can't I just basically do everything except for cutting and coloring and all
Yeah,
that
you
stuff?
can do everything, and you're really skilled. You're ready to take over.
Ralph said hi.
Hello, welcome to the Toasty S'more.
I'm impressed how good I got at the small batches. I'm kind of sad that we stopped doing the small batches because like I was actually really good at them.
Yeah. You can't do this anymore,
Like, I think
Sebastian?
that's my highest skill in. the
Okay,
small
great.
marshmallow.
So what you can do now is take the phone from Athena, please. Take over,
Why?
because I need you to.
Please.
I need someone to, okay? And she's gonna leave me now, so.
All right, guys, you're stuck with me now.
All right, thank you, Athena, for your help. I appreciate you. Go wash some pans. Ah, it's not all sunshine and rainbows here, because there's a lot of pans that have to be washed. But this is our coffee flavor. And I'm trying to coax the flavoring or the coloring in so it's not going to be too intense and create pockets.
Who are you and what is your employee number?
We have 0 employees. We're all family. It's just the 4 of us. We are the Toasty S'more. We make real marshmallows, old-fashioned style, using old-fashioned techniques, real marshmallow root, no corn syrup, old-fashioned flavors, new flavors, all kinds of stuff. We have bundles for people that are kind of like not so sure about what the heck this is. Yeah, we make old-fashioned marshmallows. Organic marshmallow root. We don't use any corn syrup.
Oh, who's the new guy reading the text?
Oh, this is my son,
Yeah.
my teenage son. I thought you meant like us, you know,
Yeah.
the family. There we go. Trying to get the corners nice and even.
I'm usually the background guy.
The background guy. He's also really good at using our bagging machine. I'm personally a little intimidated by our bagging machine, so I let him do it. He's really good at it, so there we go. There's our coffee.
Has said you're in New Mexico. Does anyone speak the local language?
No, we do not. We are actually relatively new here. We just moved about 2 months ago. We moved from Central Texas, but we are very close to the Mescalero Apache tribe reservation, but we do not speak Apache.
What's an old-fashioned marshmallow?
We use organic marshmallow roots, so can you get a tray out and put it above the lemon pound cake, please?
On what side?
It
The
doesn't
bottom
have-
or top?
Just get a tray. And put it above the lemon pound cake. Thank you.
I'm very good at
You're
recording.
fine, you're fine. All right, so here's our coffee. We're getting that ready. Ooh, so good. All right, now more gloves. And I think my little glove box is kind of like getting tired. All right, so our next one is going to be our cookies and cream.
So
I do use gluten-free Oreo cookies for this.
I think USPS came early today.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, I'm very careful about not cross-contaminating my different sugars here. So gluten-free Oreos do contain soy, so we only use one type of sugar so we don't have cross-contamination. So that's how we do that. Get my gloves out.
Y'all should go to Shark Tank.
Oh, you know what? We've been invited, and I said no because I want to pass this down to my children. I don't want to have their future legacies handled by someone else. I want them to be completely in control of the candy shop when we pass it down to them. Basically, when we kick the bucket. Or I get tired of it, whatever. But yeah, so I think that's pretty fun. I love that idea that I want my children to have this legacy. I love you, son.
Help me.
Help me, he says. Oh, that's rich. Yes. Gluten-free Oreo cookies. We use real marshmallow root. This is the real deal, my friends. This is unheard of. Look it up on the interwebs if you don't believe me. This just doesn't happen. Old-fashioned techniques using real marshmallow root. There is one other place that does it. I don't know if it's old-fashioned techniques. I think they just dump the marshmallow root into the mix. But we do an old-fashioned extraction process, and they are easily 10 times more expensive than we are.
Can one purchase your marshmallows?
Yes. We do offer free shipping over $40 for the continental U.S. But
Hold
we
on.
do ship worldwide.
Can you say that again? I think the live cut out a little bit.
Yes, we do ship worldwide, but we ship free over $40 for the continental U.S. And we're super small. It's just me and the family.
I don't like to correct you, but Alaska is continental. And Alaska.
Alaska is not considered continental.
Yes.
No, it's not.
It's part of the. It's part
I
of
know
the-
it's a part of like technically, but I don't think shipping wise. Okay,
It's
y'all, we don't.
contiguous.
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 Contiguous. So we don't do free shipping to Alaska over $40, my friends. It is Alaska and Hawaii is a lot more expensive. So if I'm misspeaking, I apologize. Contiguous apparently is a word. I did not know this.
Is it Jorge or George?
It's
What is
George.
it? Okay, George. Yes, it is the sun now.
Yeah, the son now with his boomy deep voice. Who took my baby? What happened to my little boy? It was so tiny. I know. I'm awful, y'all. I don't know how you put up with me. Lots of cookies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go that way.
Oh, you meant cookies in the Oreo?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like cookies as in like keeping it or what is it called? What did you just say? Like before that little joke?
I don't know.
How I'd keep up with you? What is it?
I don't know.
Put up with you.
Oh. I completely forgot what I said like 10 seconds ago. I'm the best person to have an argument with because I'll totally forget what's going on. Mom brain, I tell you what. So, get this out of the way.
Were mom and dad both in the service? And
No,
what
just
years?
Just me. I was a combat medic in the Army.
What does the final product look like?
Well, we're almost there, so I can show you. Actually, do you want to show them a bag of marshmallow? You want to walk over there and grab a bag that you've already bagged?
Yeah, the only thing I have is cinnamon roll.
That's okay.
This is the final product right here.
We did
Usually a
put
sticker
stickers
goes on here. Yeah, a sticker usually goes on here.
to tell you what the ingredients are.
But I guess this isn't the final product,
They're
but
close.
it's
Yeah.
good enough.
Yeah, so we use that little bagging machine, little, I say.
That thing.
Yeah, that our credit cards are maxed out to buy. We'll see whenever we start not being in debt from it. That'll be a while.
Do y'all have merch?
Yes, we do. I actually have put up some little mugs and T-shirts and stuff. I actually have a fan, someone that buys from us. She actually designed a few things for us and just asked us to put it up for her, and she just gave us the designs. So we did a few things. I designed some of them. She designed some of them. So yeah, it's just enough to cover the cost of making the item. I do use Printify for that, but it's really just because I'm not in the business of making money off of T-shirts and mugs, so it's really low. I'm just barely covering the cost of it. I just want people to have a good time.
What is the difference in the process when you order the full sheet cut?
Well, if you want to show that s'mores up there,
Yeah.
that's a full sheet that someone ordered for.
I want to get this first.
Okay. So someone ordered a full sheet of the s'mores recently, and I'm gonna cut that at the end. Well, have to remember if it's cut or not. But that's a s'mores custom order. That's
Yeah,
a
it's
10 by
a
10 sheet.
the small pan compared to these ones.
Yeah. So that way you can kind of do whatever you want with color and all that. I don't really typically color s'mores, but people use it for parties and stuff like that. Here's our cookies and cream. There are Oreo cookies mixed in the middle of the batch as well as the back and the front. We do stir it in on the front so it doesn't come off during this cutting process.
It's only one recipe from the medieval cookbook. I thought you had mentioned a few.
Yeah, I made 6, but currently I only have 1 that's out. So let me see. I did gingerbread before. I did almond cake. I did rose pudding. Rose actually was one of Queen Elizabeth's most favorite confections. So I did a rose pudding. That pears and wine syrup is the other one. I did a blueberry junket, which was kind of like blueberry and cream sauce kind of. It's almost like a blueberry cheesecake kind of thing. But those are the different flavors I did create before. But yeah, all I have right now is the pears and wine syrup in the bougie bundle. Bundles are actually pretty challenging for us to create all together with the family because it's a lot of work.
I saw your website, and 3 pieces are $7. So how is a sheet 15?
I don't understand where they're getting a sheet is 15. A sheet is not 15. I'm not sure what the price is because I'm not at the site. I don't have the memory of what the numbers are. But yeah, the whole sheet is a listing you can see there on the top menu, and it'll have the different pricing there.
Some person said it was 15 for a sheet.
Nope. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding, but I don't know where that came from. I'm a little confused. I'm sorry. Yeah, a sheet is not 15. So a bundle is 15 with 6 different flavors. Something like that, 15. I'm not sure exactly the price. I don't do the pricing. So you want to get the side shot here? Show the cookies that are mixed in the side as well. There you go. The bundles have 6 different flavors of similar types of flavors. So like the bestseller bundles, kind of like the classics, right? The nostalgia classics, the butter vanilla, the hot chocolate, the toasted coconut, the strawberries and cream, the creme brulee, and one more.
What is this?
This is gourmet marshmallows made old-fashioned style. These are our cookies and cream. We use gluten-free Oreos so that it's gluten-free. But yeah, we use old-fashioned techniques to make real marshmallows with real marshmallow roots. We don't use any corn syrup because that's cheating. We want you guys to have better ingredients.
How many pieces are in a sheet?
Well, let's see.
For the small sheets, I'm pretty sure it's 25, and for the big sheets, I
There
think
you
it's
go.
64.
Yeah, we don't do the big sheets custom, but yeah, exactly what my son just said.
Do you have a retail store in Ruidoso?
We do not. I wish we did, but we're too poor. So we have to settle for being online. We're online only, but we do offer local pickup. If you're here, you can hop by our little kitchen here and grab some. But we do free shipping over $40 to the contiguous United States. And we do ship worldwide. We already put in ice packs and insulation, all that kind of stuff, so it gets to you in great shape. We do priority shipping, so it's fast.
Yeah, and bundles are 6 marshmallows in total.
Yeah. Sorry about the confusion there. And also, keep in mind, I'm not able to look at the screen because I'm just kind of focusing on the candy making. And I'm a tired mama. So I rely on the help of others sometimes.
When you get enough money, you should for sure get some stores.
I would love to. But yeah, right now we're just trying to pay rent, fill up the refrigerator with some groceries. We're super small, y'all guys. We're super small. Like farmer's market small. We're on the struggle bus, my friends. We're not big. We have no employees. It's just me and the family working minimum of 12-hour days every single day. It's kind of crazy, but this is the beginning, right? This is the first couple of years of a business. That's just kind of how it goes. You have to put in the time. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it, trying to get past that. Look at that, right there in the middle. Put a little bit of powder on that. We're gonna shake off the excess powder. It won't really be powdery when you get it.
Sometimes small businesses can be better, and I believe in this community.
Thank you so much. Oh, are you here in Ruidoso? I would love, 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 love to get a little shop, but we just, I don't know. First of all, the husband and I do not agree. He thinks it's too much for us right now. I would jump in with both feet and try it, but family first. I have to kind of wear him down. Are you here in Ruidoso, my friend?
I hope your business grows by leaps and bounds.
Thank you
What a
so
great
much.
legacy for your children.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is a labor of love for sure. Thank you so much. Yes, lots of flavors because I cannot control myself. Cookies and cream. The ToastyS'more.com is where you can see all of our selections. Real marshmallows. If you've never had them before, and you're like, hey, I don't like marshmallows. I get it. I didn't like marshmallows either until we started making our own. Don't be bamboozled by the stuff in the grocery stores because that's what makes people hate them. Everyone thinks of marshmallows as an ingredient to hide in other stuff, other recipes, because you would never think of eating them on their own until you realize, wow, it's a real candy that can stand on its own 2 feet, and it is absolutely wonderful.
How do you make the powders?
So these are just 50-50 mix of gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar. This specific one is for my Oreos, my gluten-free Oreos. So as I continue powdering and stuff, little pieces of Oreo kind of come off. And sometimes like right here, see this little cookie? I break it up and I kind of just spread it in here because it kind of just gives it a little bit of extra something, you know? So I don't cross-contaminate my powders. I do everything in a specific FDA requirement order so that we don't have cross-contamination for allergies. We take that kind of thing very seriously.
Caroline says, do you make mine chocolate chip?
We do mint chocolate chip. Yes, we just recently released a mint chocolate chip.
No, do you make mine chocolate chip? Not mint.
I don't know what mine chocolate
Yeah.
means. I think that might have been a mistype. It might be an autocorrect that kind of changed it. But if you're asking about mint, we
Yeah,
do-
it was mint, sorry.
Yeah, so that's what I was kind of using.
My apologies.
That's okay. I was just using reasoning that sometimes it autocorrects and it thinks it's smarter than you, when it's not. But yeah, we did release mint chocolate chip. It is available in our shop.
You should add more crushed up Oreos in the powders.
Okay, thank you for the advice. Appreciate you. That cream filling does make it pretty challenging to crush. Turns into a paste and it's not great for powdering, so not too shabby.
Caroline, thank you. Autocorrect got her again.
Yeah, it gets me too. It gets me too. Look at those beautiful marshmallows. Try to get them all nice and not sticky. I can't read. What about Neapolitan marshmallow flavor? That's a great suggestion. We have not done that one yet. Nice strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate together. That would be nice.
I would love to see y'all make s'mores sometime.
We do. We just did. You missed it. You want to show them the s'mores that's in the batch?
Yeah. I mean, do you mean like traditional s'mores or the flavor s'mores? Because this is the flavor s'mores.
Yeah, we do
Right now it's a
graham
small
pepper
batch.
on the bottom and the top. And there's chocolate that is crushed up in the middle. The mallow itself is flavored like a campfire toasted s'more. So it's really special. It's not just vanilla marshmallow with a bunch of stuff mixed in. We do use real marshmallow root, old-fashioned techniques to make this happen.
What about like pistachio? Do you guys have pistachio?
We do. We have pistachio, and it has real pistachios mixed in on the top. All natural colors. So yes, we do have pistachio.
Rocky, what Rocky Road would be nice.
I would love to make Rocky Road. So what I would like to do is have melted chocolate and actually create a sliceable Rocky Road. I'm running out of options here.
Very entertaining, I know.
Huh?
I said very entertaining, I know.
What are you doing?
Pointing at the picture and doing nothing. It's just
Sebastian, don't do that. You're gonna lose people. Maybe show them our
I know I
marshmallows.
came in late, but I'm sure you must have a website, correct?
Yes, we have TheToastyS'more.com. We make real marshmallows that are done old-fashioned style. And most of our stuff is gluten-free, but we have a gluten-free section to make it easy for you. We do have 3 different bundles that we released, and all of those bundles are gluten-free.
People may be interested in new flavors.
I have to clean up this whole area. So maybe show them, I tell you what, let's go.
You get the camera.
No, you get to clean up. I'm gonna clean up, so you get to show me. So look, this is our mixers. They're all on credit cards because, you know, how it goes. Sebastian, honey, how about you give them a tour? Here's Willy Wonka. This is the door to our little marshmallow making kitchen. I don't want to get you in the camera, so I'm gonna be careful about that. That's our bagger. So there's, he's behind there, so I just don't want to get him. So yeah, that's our little marshmallow making place, and then we have a separate space. I'm going around a completely separate space here. This is another lock and key place specifically for our sales room. It's kind of a mess in here, so there's all my flavors I want to bring in. All my flavors, and that's where I'm behind the scenes. You see the camera and everything. But here's our different flavors. This is when we get on TikTok and I'm sitting here talking. And we're going to fill up our little shelves. And my little banner up there is what I used in farmers markets. Let's see. So the rainbow one that we have is our Tutti Frutti. That one does have like sprinkles. I make those sprinkles myself, all in rainbow. Thank you, Kara. So I do make the sprinkles with natural colors, and I try to swirl into that marshmallow. So that's kind of my rainbow one. I have watermelon, pistachio, maple pecan pie, creamy taro is my favorite. Buttered beer, it's like a butterscotch and cream soda flavor. This one sells like crazy. Butter vanilla, it's a nice strong French vanilla. Cookies and cream you guys saw me working on. I'm not the world, but I definitely purchase a medieval bundle package if you put one together. Thank you, Lori. I used to have one put together, and it was pretty awesome. Maybe I'll really re-release it. I thought it was great. I love that kind of stuff. Yeah, the peppermint that's in the peppermint, that's naturally colored. Huckleberry, I need to make more. Cookie butter Biscoff, where we use a ridiculous amount of Biscoff cookies in this marshmallow. It is crazy. Girl Scout cookies, let's see. I don't have anything currently, but I have put together a few things in the past. I don't have them currently. There's my strawberries and cream. You saw me cutting earlier. Peaches and cream is delicious. Hot chocolate I'm going to cut today. Cotton candy. I'm so proud of the cotton candy sugar on top of here, my friends. I do make all the custom sugar toppings and sprinkles myself. So that sugar is also cotton candy flavored on top. It's all natural colors. Of course, the entire mallow is flavored cotton candy. Peanut butter and jelly, no. We can't have any peanuts in the studio or in our house area or touching us at all. My son is definitely allergic to peanuts. So I can do a faux peanut flavor, and I might do that. I have done it before. Those beautiful sprinkles. I made those myself. Aren't those great? Love that. I'm so proud. Bye. Love you. And I should have put sour on the sign. That is actually a successful sour green apple. I'm gonna do a sour fruit bundle. People at work keep bothering me. It's like my job or something. I would like to do a peanut butter cup, like a chocolate peanut butter cup, but with faux peanut butter flavor, because I just can't do the peanut butter. It's not worth the risk for me. I almost lost my son to peanuts, and it just isn't worth the risk for me. So the mint chocolate chip, oh, sorry, I grind up the chocolate chips and I stir them in the top, so it's pretty nice. There's our s'mores that you guys saw. We're going to do a custom batch here to sell the chocolate in the backs of them. They're root beer float, pretty fun. It actually tastes like real root beer float with ice cream on top. So, yeah, that's our little makeshift studio where I read the comments on the monitor, and I'm looking at just the camera, when I'm live, and I have these little light things. So that's pretty fun. My mess. Bye, Oompa Loompas. You guys really aren't doing enough work around here. But anyway, so it's separate space. We lock and key that, and then lock and key this one as well. And there's boss. I had a customer call me, and my branch manager, Tim needs to make me a mod on here, then I can help. Sorry, Carolyn, he literally is driving off right now. Okay, wait, where's my son? Why am I alone? No, my son left me. Oh no, why? Hello, my friends. I'm sorry, I'm by myself. And I have no help. I don't know what happened. My family abandoned me. So, I can't believe this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not leaving. Please don't leave me. I'm gonna get help. Sebastian! I need help like now, sir. Hold on, he says. But we didn't abandon you, heck yeah. Sorry, friends. Okay, I have no way to hold the phone and clean. This is terrible. I'm gonna try to clean. I don't know why. You get to do the camera, dear. Yay. Yeah, come get the camera. Because I can't do this. This require, and I don't want to touch things because food and transferring and not being clean. All right, we're gonna get this show on the road again, y'all.
Where did you get that wire cutter from?
I had a special order from China. It's about $2,000, and if I bought it here in the United States, it would have been $12,000.
Do you work overtime?
I'm sorry. That was funny. A light day for us is about 12 hours a day. We are small family owned and operated. We have no employees. And basically I work almost every waking moment that I'm, vertical. So, let's see. Next, I'm going to cut the banana cream pie. And you cleaned that top for me? Is that clean? Okay.
Yes.
Banana cream pie has vanilla wafers in it. Ooh, ooh. Yes. Banana cream pie. And so I have specific sugars I use for that. You're in my way. Thank you.
You should hire locals for that.
We are very small. We are able to pay rent and utilities for our home and feed our family just barely. So I would love to hire employees, but it's just out of our capacity. We're super, super small.
Where is your store located at?
We don't have a store. We're too small. So we only do online, my friends. So thetoastysmore.com is basically, this is basically it. We get on YouTube, we get on TikTok, And we try to spread the good word about making real marshmallows the old-fashioned way with real marshmallow roots. It's just unheard of. It's a long process. It takes a lot of work and time, and we never use corn syrup. But we're hoping that the word will get out and will grow. We've been in business coming up on 2 years now. This is our specialty. This is the only thing we do. We don't have other jobs, so we do depend on this to get the job done, as it were.
I mean, you can feed your family with the marshmallows.
For a little bit, yes, you are correct. For a little bit. They are pretty good. Yep. Super tiny, super tiny. I wish we could do employees. Oh my gosh, I think about it every single day. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I had employees, I would do this, I would do that, I would do this, I would do that. So yeah. But we do everything. It's just me and the family.
Also, what's marshmallow root?
Marshmallow root is specifically from the marshmallow plant. There is a plant called a marshmallow plant. The Latin genus of it is called Althea officinalis. Althea officinalis. It is actually, I have some blog articles written about it on our website. At the very, very bottom, you can see blog. And I write about the marshmallow root. So you can learn more about the plant there. But marshmallows used to be, thank you so much, I appreciate you. Marshmallows used to be only used as a medicine and only used by the extreme wealthy elite. So they came around about 2000 BC in ancient Egypt. That's the first evidence of it, is in their hieroglyphics. They were made from real marshmallow root. They were used as a medicine because marshmallow is extremely soothing. It's what's called a mucilage. It's a coater, a soother, an anti-inflammatory. It kind of just soothes the body. So they would eat it whenever they had upset stomach, that kind of thing. But it was only available to the extreme wealthy elite, the pharaohs, or in the temples to the gods and goddesses. It just was not available to the average person. So it was a big deal. It was hard to make. I can imagine, without having mixers and stuff to fluff the honey and stuff. But so yeah, it was kind of a big deal. And now it's kind of not. Now it's like this gross ingredient that you put into other stuff. And we've lost a lot of touch of what it used to be. And, in the Industrial Revolution of the 19th century, they figured out how to do what's called an extrusion process, where they basically puff up corn syrup full of air, and it looks like a marshmallow.
Was the plant sweet?
No, it was not sweet. It was quite bitter, actually. So that's why they had to use a lot of different honeys and sweeteners to mask the taste of the marshmallow roots. Not good. No. Which I kind of always laugh to myself when I see marshmallow flavored things. Like, you don't even know. I can assure you it's not what you would expect. Thank you so much for those orders. I appreciate you. My friends, we do free shipping in the contiguous United States. So if you're, in the U.S., if it's over $40, it is free shipping. We always include ice packs and insulation. We always ship priority, so it gets to you in great shape. We pack those orders in the night. So if you order from us today, we will pack your order tomorrow. We're pretty quick. A lot of places that do marshmallows, they make you wait 2 weeks. There's a 2-week waiting period. We do it the very next day.
Have you actually seen a marshmallow root worked with it?
A marshmallow, I think there was an autocorrect in there.
Yeah. Does it resemble aloe vera?
No, it does not. It has a pretty flower. It looks like a nice woody type plant. So there is a picture of the botanical plant in my blog, the genus write-up that you would see in like a plant directory. I don't know. But I do have that article on my blog about marshmallow root and the whole benefits and how it looks and how it works and all that kind of thing. So it's pretty interesting. The root that we have here in the kitchen is already processed. It's already been cut and sifted and powdered to a fine powder. You want to take your other hand and open that up and show them just a shovel of it so that they can see what it looks like.
Where is the shovel?
It's right there. So it's just a fine powder, and it's already been sifted and everything, but that is organic marshmallow root already prepared, ready for us to do the extraction process. We do a 12-hour, what's called a cold water infusion extraction process to get the plant ready to be used to make the candy. After that 12 hours is up, then we start making the candy. You wanna come over here?
Have you actually worked with real marshmallow root? Is what they meant to say.
Yeah, that's what we use, is our real marshmallow. It's organic, real marshmallow root. We do get it imported because we want it to be organic. And we get about 50 pounds of it at a time. I'm gonna go back and forth a lot, so.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get right here, it's just, I will be shuffling. This is our banana cream.
Are there Nilla wafers on the top of those?
Yeah, Nilla wafers are on this. So this one is gluten. It does have gluten. It does have, so Nilla wafers, they use eggs, they use gluten, and I think there's soy. So that's why we specifically cut in a specific order. At the end of the day, we have the allergens. That way we don't cross-contaminate with things that don't have soy, that don't have gluten, that don't have eggs. This is the only cookie in the entire kitchen that uses eggs. Our graham crackers does not use eggs. Our Oreo does not use eggs. But Oreo does have soy. So that's why I cut the Oreo first, because it has soy. This one has soy and wheat. So you see how the progress kind of happens with the cross-contamination. I'm just very, very careful about doing it in a specific order. We use all natural colors. No corn syrup. I don't think corn syrup deserves to be ever in a marshmallow that we call gourmet. It's just not a gourmet ingredient. It's terrible for you. It's terrible for your body. I don't care if it's high fructose corn syrup or not. Corn syrup is corn syrup and it's gross, and you guys deserve better. So we don't use any corn syrup at all.
Looks like a design of a carpet.
Design of a carpet. I've heard worse. Yeah, so this is real old-fashioned marshmallows, and this is our banana cream pie with real Nilla wafers on top.
The person that suggested it was aloe vera, was thinking it was jelly, not powder. That's why I thought of
Gotcha.
the plant.
Yeah.
Thank you for the response.
Yeah, so that's a great question because it is a mucilage, so it is kind of soft like aloe vera. Once it gets extracted and we put it into a cold filtered water and we do some stuff to it. So yeah, it kind of behaves a lot the same way, but it's a soother, it's a coater. So I can see why the ancient Egyptians used this as a medicine. We don't market this as a medicine. This is a candy. It's really not enough marshmallow root to like fix anything, but it is there and it does have that benefit in a light way.
Well, they didn't mean it to be mean.
Oh, no. I totally hear you. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're totally fine.
I found marshmallow root oh my god. I found marshmallow root tea. I want to try that with my marshmallows, of course.
Interesting. I have never had marshmallow root tea. With the marshmallow, that might actually be a good mix because marshmallow root is bitter on its own. So this would definitely sweeten it up.
Yeah, they meant the design looked cool.
Got you. Yeah, so every once in a while, when I'm on TikTok, my YouTube friends here, I just want you to know, when I get on TikTok, sometimes they'll say it looks like a foam mattress. You know, it's like, I can see it, I can see it. There's definitely a foam mattress look to it, but, it is what it is. People are, they're experiencing the world in a different way, and that's okay. We're all unique.
How long have you been doing this for in your lifetime?
So my son and I, my son is holding the phone for me right now.
Hi.
We have been making candy together as a hobby for years. We would do honeycomb, we would do hard candy, we tried to do fudges and licorices. We can't do licorice. I don't know why. We've never successfully made licorice, have we? It always turns out being a toffee.
I tried. It's made like a really unhealthy caramel.
Yeah, it's like a caramel toffee or something. We never could make licorice. But anyway.
Well, I mean, I tried like twice.
Yeah, but we tried. And I want to make nougat with you sometime too. I want to do some more honeycomb. But anyway, so yeah, my kids and I, we make candy together as a hobby. And it kind of just branched into that one day when Sebastian, my son, came, sorry, do you want me not to say your name?
I'm fine. I don't
Okay.
care.
So he found an ancient bottle of corn syrup in our cabinet and asked what we could make with it. And we hadn't used it in years. It had been sitting back there forever because, you know, it is an easy ingredient to use. It's great for beginner candy makers. I get it. So he asked what we could make with it. And I said, well, I looked at the ingredients that we had. I was like, well, we have enough to make marshmallows, but we've become better candy makers since we started this whole thing. How about we try and stretch ourselves and see if we can figure out how to make marshmallows without corn syrup? And we were fantastically successful with burning at least 6 or 7 pots of sugar right away, weren't we, son?
I think
And,
so.
and yeah, they kind of just, we poured them over the balcony into the dead grass.
I think the sugar might still be like there.
We were not successful. It was a lot harder than we thought it was going to be.
Yes, you can order online. And yes, we were making marshmallows.
Yeah, these are real marshmallows made old-fashioned way with real marshmallow roots and never any corn syrup.
Someone wants a mattress of marshmallows.
Mattress of yeah, it's like one of those dreams, right? And I might dream of this at night because, you know, we do this all day long. Yeah, trying to bring out some good candy. We kind of want to make people aware that they do have options. If you don't like marshmallows, like I never liked marshmallows, you guys.
Sugar is fertilizer.
Yeah. Yeah, we burned a lot of stuff. We burned a
I
lot.
burned a lot of stuff.
We
Who
burned
is
very-
we?
I'm joining in with you there, son. Yeah, we messed up a lot. So it wasn't as easy as we thought it was going to be, but we persevered, we figured it out, and we make a darn good candy now. I don't mind saying so. So if you like supporting small family business, that truly is something we do together, maybe give us a consideration. I know I never liked marshmallows growing up. It just isn't the same when it's real, when it's the real thing. I used to get kind of upset when I was little and I'd see marshmallows covered with chocolate. I thought it was a waste of chocolate, y'all. I was like, it made me so sad.
If I plant, sorry.
I'd gnaw the chocolate off.
If I plant these marshmallows, will I get a marshmallow tree?
No. You silly human. Banana cream pie. We do have a lot of flavors. We do have 3 different bundles if you're kind of like not so sure about what kind of flavor you might want to do. We just released the new bundles. There's 6 flavors in one.
I don't know how to pronounce her name. They say hi.
Hey there, Carrie! Hello, Stephanie, you beautiful, sparkly bundle of awesomeness. My goodness gracious. I'm glad to see you. How are you? Is it, I know it's a K. Carrie, right? Please forgive me if I've screwed up. Oh my gosh. Change your name so I don't have to remember. Last one. Let's twirl it around. I try to do this. I always fail, but I try to do it anyway. Real marshmallows. This is our banana cream pie.
Carrie, yes ma'am.
Carrie, I got it! Yes, success. I have to tell you, I'm really not good at remembering names, so I've impressed myself.
Neapolitan, is that how you pronounce it?
Neapolitan, yeah.
It should be a flavor for you guys.
Yeah, that would be a good flavor. That would be strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate together, I believe. And I have not done that yet. But we do have a lot of choices if you're kind of like feeling overwhelmed and you're like, I want to try it, but I'm not so sure. We have bundles.
George is excited about Neapolitan. I'm not going to pronounce that first try for like the next 5.
That's fine.
5 days.
I want to do, so there's a couple of different things I want to do. First is the month of May, you know, we've got Cinco de Mayo. I love celebrating other cultures. I think this world is a big, beautiful place with a lot of big, beautiful, different people, and I want to celebrate their cultures, okay? So for May, I want to bring in some more Latin American type flavors like raspberry prickly pear. We're going to do some pineapple mango. I used to do a mango chamoy, but the guy holding the camera won't let me do it anymore.
I was trying to order over $40 to get the free shipping, but then I applied the 15% discount code. It canceled the free shipping, and now I'll have to pay more.
If you, don't try to double stack the discounts. Shopify has an automatic thing in their website system that they won't let you stack. So save that little coupon if you're going to do a small purchase. So yeah, just do one. Just pick one discount at a time because it just won't let you do. That's Shopify. They won't let you do more than one discount. So maybe try again and get your free shipping because that's way more savings than the little one. That's really meant for people that kind of just want to do one little thing and kind of give us a try.
Or get a butter vanilla, a strawberry cheesecake, and hot cocoa and mush them all together.
Yeah, there we go. That would work. So let's see.
Is eating 3 flavors at a time a crime?
Yeah, we could do that. So I need to clean my cutter, my friends, again.
What's the app name to buy?
Our website is thetoastysmore.com. And as we just discovered, only use one discount at a time. Try to get that free shipping. It's free shipping to the contiguous U.S. over $40.
Is it continental US?
I thought it was continental, but I've been corrected.
Hmm.
It's apparently contiguous because if you look at the map, technically Alaska is connected to this continent, so apparently contiguous is the term. I didn't know that. Getting better every day. So yeah, so it is free shipping over 40. But anyway, yeah, we've got those different bundles if you're feeling kind of like overwhelmed. You want to try some stuff, but we have some pre-curated. All the bundles are gluten-free. We have traditional flavors in the bestseller bundle. If you like exotic flavors, my friends, try the bougie bundle. If you kind of like florals like lavender and honey and things like that, you would probably enjoy the bougie bundle. Everything is alcohol free. We all use natural colors. Everything is naturally colored. And all of the bundles, again, are gluten-free.
Is your son excited to take over? Maybe. We need your son making these marshmallows.
Say it again?
We need your son making these marshmallows.
Yeah, he definitely helps out a lot. In part, we all kind of do it together. So it does take 2 people minimum to do a batch. It's just not a one-person job. So it is a 2-person thing.
Carmela says hello, Stephanie, and her beautiful family.
Hello there, Carmela. Thank you for your reviews, my friends. By the way, I saw you guys stepped up to the plate and you struck home run for me on putting up some nice reviews on Trustpilot. Thank you so very much. If you guys kind of like us and you're like, hey, where can I help this family? I don't have any money to buy or I don't want to buy, but I want to help them. Maybe put up a nice review for us in Trustpilot. That'd be good. That'd be nice. Or an honest review, I should say.
What's the process of making them?
Whew. Well,
The marshmallow in general.
Marshmallow in general. So, gosh.
A lot.
Basically, yeah, I feel overwhelmed even trying to think of like how to start that. Do you want to kind of?
We do a 12-hour marshmallow infusion with marshmallow root, is it?
Yeah, we do a 12-hour. So we've got our different bins here of ingredients, and I can touch it now because I don't have gloves. So this is our organic marshmallow roots, and we have these very fancy pre-measured spoons, but this is organic marshmallow root that's already been cut, powdered, and
Pure, yes.
Yeah, it's prepared. So we do a 12-hour cold water extraction process of this to prepare it to start making the candy. And then obviously we've got our sugars and all that stuff. We do use beef gelatin. Beef gelatin has more collagen in it.
This is beef gelatin right here.
So yeah, we heat up our sugar syrup to a certain degree.
Right over there. With these little pots. Put some sugar in here and we just let them get to temperature and then we put them in these mixers, let them mix for a little bit. And out comes a marshmallow.
But basically that whole process that he just said takes a full day,
Yeah.
24 hours from start to finish.
Yeah, that's the simple explanation of it.
Yeah, and I have to, of course, cut and powder, and then we have to bag them, so coming up with the recipes alone is kind of a thing. So I don't cross-contaminate my sugars. I just made a big mess. That was awesome. But yeah, so I'm just cleaning up my station so I can do the last marshmallow of the day, which is going to be our cocoa. Although I may do my s'mores. Did the s'mores want?
I think the s'mores is less dirty.
No, but is my s'mores person here that ordered that pan? Did he want that cut?
No.
It's a full pan. Okay.
Yeah, full pan. Does the marshmallow have to be a certain temperature to like fluff up or something? Yes, it does.
Yes, extremely sensitive, and it changes depending on humidity and altitude.
Yeah,
and if it's windy outside, and if the Cubs won a baseball game or not, it's so picky, y'all. So yes, it matters a lot. It does change. That's why we have to kind of use our experience to guide us through the process of whether or not a syrup is ready to be whipped or taken off or whatever. It is easier to use corn syrup, so if you wanted to try to make your own, there's lots of recipes online and in blogs, so you can just check that out if you're curious.
Yeah, we had actually started this whole business in Texas, which is a lower altitude than we are now because we moved to New Mexico, so we had to change all.
It's a lot drier here too.
Yeah, we had to change all our recipes.
Yeah, everything was wild when we got here, and things that worked before totally did not work. It was crazy.
Yes, we ship to Italy. We ship worldwide.
Yeah, we just yesterday we shipped a box to Japan. So yes, we do ship everywhere.
Do you know the temperature for it?
It's called softball stage. So it changes depending on your altitude.
Yeah. It was 240 in Texas, right?
Yeah. So it changes depending on altitude. So whatever softball is for your altitude.
Yeah, it's a little lower now. The higher the altitude, the lower the temperature it needs. What's your store?
TheToastyS'more.com. And we do free shipping to the contiguous United States of over $40. We always do ice packs and insulation. Thank you so much for that order. I appreciate y'all. And here's our banana cream pie. Beautiful. So I have it all sealed off. And so, my special, the holy bucket. So I just get the extra powder off like this. We're family run and operated, y'all. We're kind of just using what works.
Echo, yes. Altitude in the sky.
So yeah, we have found it changes depending on the weather, on the humidity, altitude, everything changes. So we kind of just use our experience to guide us through.
As you can see, this is our hot chocolate. This is a very messy marshmallow, so that's why we're doing it last.
Yeah.
Then do you collect the extra powder?
Say what?
Then do you collect the extra powder?
We throw it away.
Yeah. Because it falls through the holes.
We do not reuse it. Alright. Bear with me, my friends.
As you can see, I sprinkled we have cocoa powder on top of this marshmallow, so we'd sprinkle it on after we pour it in the pan. I actually did this. I kind of missed a little bit on the pan.
It makes the top look really, really velvety and beautiful when we coat it at the top like that. So it works out pretty nice. Alright.
Thanks for all the answers. It's midnight for me.
Oh! Yeah, we're happy to answer your questions. So again, we don't cross-contaminate. We only use certain sugars for certain flavors. This is our chocolate. Here's the chocolate one. Try to be really careful to be as clean and tidy as possible. Some marshmallows make it very challenging to do so. And I need to open up another box of gloves because I'm out. Alright. And this is why I look like I've been in an accident most of the time. Very powdery situation. our hot cocoa is not just a cutesy name for chocolate because we couldn't think of anything cute to say. It actually tastes like a cup of hot cocoa. So first, I kind of gather up the cocoa and get off the excess and add that into my powdered sugar blend here for the powdering process.
What would you do if you were a marshmallow?
I'd say, I hope I was made by the Toasty S'more. I hope I was made by the Toasty S'more so I could be a real marshmallow. And that'd be like the Pinocchio of marshmallows. See, I think that was clever. Come on, give me some
Yep.
credit. That was kind of a, an interesting question.
Marshmallow.
I'm a real marshmallow made by the Toasty S'more. Yay! Yeah, see? That's how that works. That got creepy really fast. These gloves are my husband's gloves, in case y'all can't tell. Ridiculous. I feel like a clown. All right, but I'm out.
Do you guys get cocoa beans and crush them up?
No, we get cocoa powder. We just use cocoa powder for this. I do put an extra bit here in the middle so I can actually turn it over on this other side here. I got way too much. I'm struggling with these giant gloves. I've done this a few thousand times, you can tell. I almost lost the glove.
You should get cocoa beans and try using them.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm not sure where I'd get cocoa beans though.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, my friends. We get this beautiful chocolatey marshmallow up here.
And now the cutter's gonna be dirty.
Another cutter, yeah, this is the end of the day, so it's gonna be thoroughly washed with this scalding hot water and soap and everything, so it'll be taken care of properly.
If you're wondering what that streak is in the middle, it's just a shadow, don't worry.
Yeah, so we only have 2 lights in here. Unfortunately, it's not really meant to be a recording studio. It's meant to be a kitchen. It does a good job, but the shadows kind of come across in social media quite a bit. A beautiful hot cocoa. It actually really does taste like a cup of hot cocoa. It's not just a cutesy name for chocolate. You don't realize how much a cup of hot cocoa tastes like a cup of hot cocoa. But yeah, it's delicious.
Lilith says, finally caught a marshmallow making stream.
Yes, and we're on the last batch here for, I cannot do this. These gloves are so ridiculous. I'm gonna throw this away. I can't use those giant gloves.
Did you guys make an Easter flavor? Yes, we made a carrot cake, right?
Yeah, we made carrot cake. That was for our subscription service that we have. We had a Marshmallow of the Month Club where we made real carrot cake marshmallows with pecans and everything. It was really awesome. And we made passion fruit for the Easter holiday. So that one has been retired, but we do still have the peaches and cream and strawberries and cream, which I kind of considered those to be Easter flavors. Okay, I'm doing the best I can. I've got these gloves on now that fit me better.
Antonia says hello from Augusta, I think that's how it's
Augusta,
pronounced.
hello there, Antonia. Welcome in. We're the Toasty S'more. We make real marshmallows the old-fashioned way. We use real marshmallow root, organic quality. We don't ever use corn syrup because, my darlings, you deserve better ingredients. Do not settle for corn syrup. My goodness. We cannot call something gourmet if the main ingredient is corn syrup. I can't stomach it. So we have to tell the others, let them know there are choices. If you feel like, hey, I've never had a real marshmallow, what is that about? Yeah, Jiffy Puff or Jet Puff or whatever that is not a real marshmallow. We use organic marshmallow root. It's a 12-hour process to start using the root to make the candy. Thank you so much for that order. I appreciate you. You are supporting a truly small family business. We're so small, we don't have any employees, we don't have a storefront. We just have our dedicated kitchen here to only making the best marshmallows in the world.
That gives me an idea. You guys should make a club on how to make marshmallows. That way you get money to teach how to make marshmallows, so you'll get a double pay.
You know, I did consider that. Like doing like a tutorial type class thing. So yeah, that has crossed my mind. I'm just so darn busy making marshmallows because we probably work a minimum. What do you think, son?
Lori's the one that ordered.
Oh, okay, thank you, Lori.
I'm not sure about the class, honestly.
Because we used to work, I think, a minimum of 15 hours a day. And I think we're working a little less now that we've got the bagger. But it's still a lot. It's still a whole lot.
What's this?
This is chocolate gourmet marshmallows. Old-fashioned made real marshmallows with real marshmallow root. Yes, the plant. That's how we make our candy. Our shop specializes in real marshmallows. We don't ever use corn syrup. This is our deep chocolate flavor. It is delicious. I'll show you just like one little corner of it. They're massive marshmallows. They're about 2 ounces a piece. If you were to get like a chocolate one here, a package is 6 ounces of candy in one package.
Wow, how could we order?
The ToastyS'more.com is our website, and we do offer free shipping to the contiguous U.S. if you do orders of $40 or more. We automatically put in ice packs and insulation, and we do priority shipping so that it gets to you in great shape.
You guys should take marshmallow root and put it inside a glove, then take the glove off and it'll be a marshmallow glove.
Oh my God. There's a lot of things I guess you could do with marshmallow root. I don't even know what to say.
A whole slab of that would be gone in no time.
Yeah. This is a pretty excellent marshmallow, I have to say. We have
Oh, they meant actual marshmallow, not marshmallow root. A glove-shaped marshmallow.
a glove-shaped marshmallow. That'd be fun. You could whack someone in the face with it. So yeah, we have 35 flavors or so. We do have 3 bundles. Most of our marshmallows are gluten-free, but all of our marshmallows in our bundles are gluten-free. So if you're like, hey, I'm trying to avoid gluten, or I have a friend that's sensitive, whatever, we use all natural colors as well. And we use beef gelatin. And if you're like, why do I care? That's kind of weird. Beef gelatin has more collagen in it than the stuff that's typically used, which is pork gelatin. So I do have a lot of Jewish consumers. I have a lot of Muslims or people that are just trying to avoid pork for whatever reason. So we do have the beef gelatin that's available.
What do you coat your marshmallows in, like powdered sugar?
We do a mix, so it depends on the flavor. This one's obviously with some cocoa in it, but it's a 50-50 blend of gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar. Not all cornstarch is specifically gluten-free, so we do go the extra mile to make sure it's gluten-free. Not all our flavors are gluten-free, but we try to make most of them safe for people who are sensitive.
Yeah, collagen is good for your joints.
Yes.
Also, apparently we're almost to 1,000 followers or subs.
Oh, really? Awesome. I didn't realize that.
I have no idea whether that's true or not because I have no idea how to check.
I've been, because I've been kind of growing this. I'm doing this by myself, y'all. I really am not very good at social media, so if y'all have advice or if you want to share it with other people, that'd be very helpful. I am the mom of the whole family, and I do the website myself. I take all the pictures with my phone. I do all of the social media, all the, little videos and stuff. I'm not great at it, but I'm doing the best I can. If y'all have any advice or if you can help me with sharing the word to others, let them know they've got some options. Because I am good at making marshmallows, but I'm not so good at the other stuff. So we're doing the best we can. It's just family owned and operated.
How long does it take to make one batch? The entire process is around like 24 hours.
Yeah, 24 hours. Just the marshmallow root process itself is 12 hours. We carefully process the plant to extract out the good stuff. So after 12 hours of doing that extraction, then we start making the candy, which is an additional 12 hours. So it's quite a lot of orchestration to kind of do a waterfall effect of making them all in a row so we can, cascade it as you were. But that's how we do it. And we stay up and we work probably 12 hours a day. It used to be a lot more. The bagging machine is kind of saving us and making us work less. But right now we're down to 12 hours a day or so of work every single day. We do take one day off a week so I don't lose my mind. Yes, Mama's tired. But we're doing what we can. And we love our little marshmallows. So I think it's worth it to me to grow this little business so that my children have a legacy and they can have something that they believe in and can do with great love and care. And it's just a skill and art that is lost to time. There's not a lot of places in the entire world that use old-fashioned techniques to make real marshmallows. Everyone uses corn syrup and no marshmallows, and I just wanted to change that.
I'm new here. What's going on?
We are making real chocolate marshmallows using old-fashioned techniques. We use the real marshmallow plants. If you want to maybe come get this again, I know we use organic marshmallow root to make our marshmallows and no corn syrup. We just use old-fashioned techniques to make the real deal. We have lots of different flavors, and our last one of the day is the chocolate.
Skill and arts at its finest.
Oh, yes. And we're 30 minutes until our TikTok live. God help me. I've not eaten, and I'm starving. So I'm going to try and mow through this pretty quickly.
Oh, there was some food right in front of us.
I know. I can't live off of marshmallows, son. You're in the light. If you go to your left, there you go.
That's fine.
It's fine. You're right.
Are you based in the U.S.?
Yes, we're in the beautiful state of New Mexico. We do ship everywhere. We ship all over the world. And if you're in the contiguous United States, we do free shipping over $40. And we always include ice packs, insulation, and priority shipping. We're in a beautiful mountain village up in the mountains of New Mexico. We do have 3 different bundles available if you're kind of feeling overwhelmed by the amount of flavors we have. All of our bundles are gluten-free.
New follower, how do I find your menu?
Hey, Toastysmore.com is our website, and that's where we have our various flavors. Warning, we have well over 35 flavors, so if you're kind of feeling overwhelmed, we do have bundles. We have 3 different bundles that have similar types of vibe, if you will, but all of the bundles are gluten-free.
I want to know, what are marshmallows made off of exactly?
Our marshmallows are made from cane sugar, real marshmallow root. We use what's called an invert sugar, which is basically a cane sugar syrup that keeps it from crystallizing. We use a little bit of salt, a little bit of cream of tartar, which keeps it nice and soft. What am I missing? Natural colors. We use the Chef Master line of natural colors. And we use our candy making flavors, like what other candy makers use.
Lillian, yes, we do ship to the Middle East. We ship worldwide.
Yep, they are halal certified. You can see that halal certificate on our ingredients page. It is all beef gelatin, and the colors are kosher certified. So no pork products whatsoever, no alcohol whatsoever.
Can you repeat the ingredients?
Cane sugar, invert sugar, which is a cane sugar syrup, organic marshmallow root, beef gelatin, natural colors, kosher salt, cream of tartar, and our candy making flavorings. Typically, this obviously has cocoa in it. Each listing does have a transparent listing of all of the ingredients in every single marshmallow, so feel free to look at the listings for more details on exactly what's in your marshmallow that you're looking at.
Lillian says Lillian says they're ordering.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Where/how do we purchase Love the Marshmallows?
The ToastyS'more.com. And we are family owned and operated. I did put together a website myself, so if something's not working, tell me, because I'm not great at it, but I try my best.
What are marshmallow roots?
It is from a plant called Althea officinalis. That is the botanical term for it. And it's actually, the plant is called the marshmallow plant. And so the root of that plant is used, it used to be used as a medicine for soothing people's stomachs or coating their sore throat. It's called a mucilage, which means it's a soother and a coater, and it makes your body kind of feel better and calm down. So that's what they used to use marshmallows for. It used to be a medicine. Like 2000 BC, the early ancient Egyptians have hieroglyphics where you can see marshmallows being created from real marshmallow plants. And it's really fascinating, but over time, that knowledge has been lost. The Industrial Revolution, they figured out how to use all of the factories that came up in the Industrial Revolution of the 19th century, and that they do what a process is called extrusion for puffing up corn syrup and making it into a marshmallow-looking candy. And we lost it to time, how to make real marshmallows. We're bringing it back at the Toasty S'more, doing the real deal. And we would love for other people to know that we have recreated the art to the best of our abilities of making real marshmallows, old-fashioned style with real marshmallow roots. We are family owned and operated. We never use corn syrup. If we're kind of your pace, you like our vibe, consider giving us a follow. We'd love to see you again. And I guess that is it for today, my friends. Give us a follow.
If I buy a whole sheet, do I get a whole pan's worth?
Yeah, so that right there is a 10 by 10 sheet. Someone that did order s'mores for their own private party. You can get it cut or uncut. We do leave it stuck together if it's cut. You can get any color you want. We'll color it for you if you want it. If it's a theme, like a birthday party or something. So yeah, so this 10 by 10 pan. So each marshmallow is 2 inches. So this is the private pan. Our big pans are for the business. I was doing it into the shop. But yeah, I think that is it for now, my friends. So they stay good for many months.
Yeah. Do you know how many calories each one has?
I want to say like 160 roughly. It is on each listing. So the ones with cookies and stuff are a little bit more. But yeah, so I think that is about it. Our battery is about to die, so we're gonna say good evening for now. And I hope to see you guys in tomorrow. We do this in the afternoons, Monday through Friday. If you come by and say hello, we'd love to have. They do not need to be refrigerated. They are completely shelf stable. They are good for months at regular room temperature storage in like a bag, so they won't dry out. If you wanted to dry it out, you can do that. Some people like to dry them out. But yeah, so they'll stay good for many months. We just say 1 month to make it easy for us to label, frankly. But I think 4 to 5 months is probably how long they'll stay nice and fresh. So yeah. Hey, awesome. Love you guys. You're amazing. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.